morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to the show. We're back on schedule, at least for 1 week. You know, we'll try to do 1 week. Maybe we'll start a new time slot. Maybe we'll become an afternoon drive program. Maybe we'll start every week. I want to start the search for a new time slot, and it'll be like a running joke that only we'll get, and other people will find the show and they'll go, how come they're always moving time slots? And you'll be like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, welcome. It's Monday. I hope you're in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Oh no, what's this? I'm seeing something from DK. Oh no, I don't have my comments on the screen. Hold on. I turned them off because I was guesting on Kevin's program. Now, the Walrus wants to have a comedy roast battle. Doesn't he realize stand-up is dead? Nobody cares about it, and you jerking off all of your IRL backpack is hilarious. Stick with... I mean, look, all these guys who still think they're going to make it at comedy, like Chad and Corey, want to challenge me to a stand-up comedy competition. That should tell you how valid all this is. I don't even profess to do this anymore. I'm going to put together a set and go do Edwin San Juan's show. I'm going to go do it for fun. I'm going to write 10 new minutes. I'll go do 10 new minutes, and I'll just show you how easy it is. I mean, the fact that all these guys want to, like, fight a retired guy shows you how retarded this is. It's like Chad wants to take on Melton. Then what? You know, what does that prove? Hey, did you hear? Chad beat Melton in a comedy contest. I guess he's getting booked everywhere now. I guess, you know, his idol, Nick Swartzen, is opening for him now. I mean, Chad wants to spend his energy. I mean, this is why you can literally tell Chad everything he's doing wrong and not worry about him grasping it and improving it. It's like, Chad, focus on something that's going to help your career. No, I want to roast battle Melton. It's like, then what? How will that help your career? You're trying to make it as a stand-up, right? 50-year-old? Right? 50-year-old? Guy who's about to go on AARP, who's still dreaming about what he wants to be when he grows up? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Do you want to take any actionable steps to getting yourself better and having a career? No, I challenge Melton. Boy, that'll really get it done. That's going to make everybody stand up and take notice. Did you hear what 51-year-old comedian Chad Zumach's doing? He just beat a guy who doesn't do comedy. He just beat a guy who doesn't even do it anymore. So yeah, we're thinking about giving him a 4 Netflix special deal. I mean, what the fuck? All these guys, they want to play games that don't keep score. Hit the like button. God knows Fearless will be in here any minute screaming at everybody. You know, all the women are already mad enough about my flirting with Ari Jane. They're like, Patrick, I thought we had something special. First of all, how drunk did she get? If you missed it, I went on MLC Saturday night, late night, trying to just make something happen, you know. Anyway, it was fun. Stevie Lou was on there, who I'm enjoying more and more with my mouth. And Ari Jane and Pat Dixon. Then I went and did Pat Dixon's show. was really generous with my time. And anyway, I had a good time. There was no drama, nobody fighting. And I didn't even try to be like, and by the way, you know, Kevin, when you said, nobody was doing gotchas, everybody was just relaxed and chill. None of this matters. It's all very easy going. Hit the like button. Welcome Monday morning. I hope you're in the mood for a good week. We're going to have a nice positive time today. The river of jealousy runs deep with the queefs. My queen. Just calling a woman my queen is... It's super high class or super low class. I can't decide. Anyway, you're listening to The Onions, and we've got some surprises today. First of all, you know, everybody from Mr. Panhandler to gummy chain smokers is going to be happy about the good news. And no, not the kind the Mormons tout when they come knocking on your door. Nobody likes onions. Is that a website? I've got a website. It's called nobodylikesonions.com. And if you head over there on any device, we have you can do it on a computer, you can do it on a mobile, any device really. If you type that in and head over to our store today, you're going to see a lot of new products. This is our big winter refresh, and it's finally here. And a lot of people are going to be excited about what we have to offer. We've got some great new designs by Gummy Chainsaw, including the Michael Ray Bowers shirt in the style of the Raiders. That's available in several colors. We've got a new Drunk Man logo of Chad Zumach. He's got an oil can and a bottle of Tito's. And the physique is not everything you've ever wanted. The Hack Flag shirt, of course. Gino, Kevin, Ray, and Chad. Fantastic. And the Rick's employee shirt is back. Spider Alamar. Amazon's Spider Alamar. This is a great one. And Air Zumach. An Air Zumach design as well, featuring the Drunk Man logo. You're going to love that. So 6 new designs, couple of or 5 new designs in the Rick's throwback. Check that out. These are all available in different colors. Go ahead and click on those. You'll be able to customize. And then if you Panhandler, we'll be happy. If you go down here to hats, we have 9 new hats coming back. 9 new hats. So it's the winter of hats, kind of. People have been waiting for this Rick's employee hat that I am sporting today. That is back, along with an all black, an all white, flex fit, the Are You Okay, the gay onion flag hat, and a couple more. Winter of hats, okay? So there you go. Some new shirts, some new stuff, and some new hats. So enjoy and pick yourself up something today over at nobodylikesonions.com/store. Nobodylikesonions.com/store. And of course, all the regular winter stuff is there. Long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, hoodies, beanies, jackets, mugs. No magnets. Not one magnet in the whole mugger fugger. And by the way, today, you know, the march of making super tips great goes on. So please use the super tip system. Black Eyed Sue, thank you for being a member. It was great seeing Ari J. She ran away. I don't know if she's here this morning. I don't know. She's like embarrassed. I thought it was great. You know what I don't like? I don't know why she's afraid of me. I don't know why she's so mean and runs away from me. I thought she was very sweet. Look, Moody has been amazing at building this super tip system, but today he tells me it's time to start paying the piper. And so today I've moved over to an even newer version of the platform where now I'm being charged for using super tips. As of today, I'm the first official customer of the super tip platform. Every super tip that comes in, I have to pay 10%. Just nobody likes onions pays 10% to super tip starting today. And I'm not happy about this. And I told Moody, like, you know, I helped start the company. I should get a discount. My tip shouldn't be garnished. And he's like, no. So now literally 10% of every super tip goes to Moody. So this is fucked up. And then he did 2 test ones to make sure it was working.
This better work because I'm paying for it with my own money.
I think he actually paid his own money to make sure a text tip and so it's set up. And then, you know, the next step will be rolling this out to our first client, who's going to be Tukey. Very soon. But as of today, it's wired up now where I have to give 10% of all my super tips to Super Tip, the company. So I've kind of really fucked myself here. But either way, it's still, you know, it's still better than the
internet isn't real life. I do actual stand-up comedy. Hermano.
Oh, God, we got Corey Adam today. It's going to be great. I'll give Melton 100% of my tip. Oh, no. The puppet sold out. Look, everyone's going to be using this. It's going to be, and if you've emailed, you don't need, you know, again, these people like these Zero Dark Tonys. Who are these people? They like email you and then they message you on another platform to tell you they emailed you. Hey, I emailed you. Okay, I'll get it. And they text you, hey, I messaged you on Facebook about an email. Did you get my text about that email that I Facebooked you about? It's like, what the fuck? So everybody who's inquired about, you know, if you go to supertip.gg, send an email if you're interested in using the system. We'll let you know. But you don't have to email and then message. Did you get the email? Did you get the text about the email? This is like Tim Chismar, you know? 5 different platforms, a message. They don't even wait an hour, you know? It's like, did you get the, hey, I just texted you. Sorry to call, but I just texted. Did you get the email that I messaged you about? I sent a postcard about an email that, it's insane. It's insane. Douglas, Super Tips is gay. Like, I'm going to give you any of my information. I mean, we've never even heard of you. Oh, no, Douglas isn't in? Fuck, I guess we'll fold up shop. Douglas, the guy nobody's ever heard of, never been on the wall, never tipped in his life. He's not going to use it? Guys, Douglas is out. I don't know. He just said he wouldn't. He said, I'm not giving you. Yeah, he knows how it all works. Yeah. He said he's out. No, he's never given $1 before. He's never tipped before, ever. No, not with any system. He's probably what we know in the business colloquially as a poor. Douglas. Yeah, I never heard of him either. No, he's out. He doesn't want it. Guys, Douglas is out. Fuck. Oh, no, I don't know what we'll do. Our budget is shot. If we can't count on the money that Douglas brings in if Douglas isn't going to be bringing in the cash, we can't do it.
Good morning, fellow men. We're going to need a bigger boat. May the force be with you. Houston, we have a problem. Hasta la vista, baby. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Here's Johnny. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Say hello to my little friend. I don't roll on Shabbos. April, you dumb bitch.
I don't
How do you
roll
not
on
know these?
Shabbos. I don't roll on Shabbos. Donnie, you know I don't roll on Shabbos. You are out of your element. But Melton, don't you dox your fans. Why should they use your new? That's what I'm saying. Like, don't. You know, guys, every day I do read out 3 fans' info at random. That would actually be a good show. If every day I just doxed 3 listeners. Like, guys, it's Flimsy Greenbaum's turn. Then we give out his address. And look, if he's a nice guy, nobody bugs him. But if he's a dick, then people start lining up at their door like Jesse. This bitch is still... Guys, I got a new email from Jesse. Would you like to hear this? A lot of... There's, believe it or not, there are demands. And by the way, the orders are already rolling in. So yeah, thank you very much. Grab something from the store. You're going to look nice. You're going to look fresh. True story, Melton once said my real name on air, not cool. You used to go by it, but now I feel like you're afraid of all these new fans. You don't want them to know. Anyway, we got a new email from Jesse, one of the most out-of-it lying cunts this universe has ever seen. You're lucky you're lucky you are anonymous. Let me just say that, and not as a threat to docs, but like, you're so dumb people would be fucking with every aspect of your life, you reactionary bitch. I mean, have you ever... Just to be clear, it still has not been a week. On Thursday or Friday morning, I guess, I got accused of calling her a gorilla for a week. It hasn't even been a week since his initial complaint yet. But on Friday, I'd already been calling her a gorilla a week. Never mind the fact that never happened or occurred. She's one of these pro-victims, complete liar. And by the way, also a super conservative, MAGA Trump nut. So she can't stop yelling at liberals about their tears and all their, liberal tears and why don't you cry some more? It's like, you're the biggest pussy liar of everybody. Again, I guess she has some government job or something, but it's like, if this leaked out to your peers, what a reactionary soft you are. I mean, it's insane. She's literally like, everyone keeps calling me gorillas and saying racist shit to me. No, they didn't. No one said one thing like that to her. It doesn't exist. It didn't happen. She made it all up. Literally, she made it all up. She keeps sending screenshots of like people going hi chat with a gorilla gif. And she's like, see, they're being racist, calling me an immigrant, black, racist gorilla. And I'm like, that's a lot to get out of a gorilla gift that says hi chat. You know what I mean? So she's just a professional victim taking all this upon herself and trying to expect, she's tagging every midwit conservative, in the world, trying to get them to like take up arms for her. It's really pathetic. But anyway, she sent me another email. Oh no. What is this long email Bonin just sent me? Is this important right now? I can't even imagine. The puppet. Bonin just sent me a long email called The Puppet Situation. I don't even know what he's talking about. Oh, is this about her? Okay, hold on. Let's see. I was considering calling in Friday, but I fell asleep before the show started due to my low T. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hit the like button. I knew I was going to get called out, of course. Oh, because Bonin is one of the guys that Jesse accused of calling her a gorilla and being racist. So this will be appropriate. I knew I was going to get called out, of course. Looks like you read the situation correctly, even without knowing the whole story. Bonin was stoning on Friday. I don't think there's much more to say about it, but being called racist does get under my skin. All I knew about this person was that she hated skinny dicks, has double Ds, and loves bullying people. As she said, that's really what life is about, bullying others together. Remember she said that Kate Meany needed a tampon? She thinks we've been meaner to her than Kate Meany. She's like, Kate Meany needs a tampon. Kate Meany, lighten up if you can't handle. Literally no one did anything to this girl. I'm not kidding. No one did anything to this woman. She felt attacked. She saw a picture of a gorilla and said, my skin's dark like gorilla. Is he calling me a gorilla? Is he calling me an immigrant, Muslim, black, Hispanic gorilla? Patrick, this guy called me a gorilla. I mean, that's what happened. That's what happened. And then I didn't answer it within 48 hours. So then she started going, Melton has been calling me a gorilla for weeks. That is what happened. Make no mistake about it. No one did anything to her in a Discord. She got hurt. She was bullying people. No one did anything to her. She got hurt. Emailed me about it. I didn't do anything about it fast enough. And then she switched to, Melton won't stop calling me a gorilla for a week. I had no idea what race this woman was. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, of course, we're all calling her a gorilla just because it annoys her. But, I mean, literally nothing has happened to this lying whore. Like, nothing. Good luck to any man that decides to get together with this chick. Holy shit. Good luck. I have a feeling you'll be in court defending, sexual assault charges because she felt like you did something to her. No, he said, I'm going to rape your inward ass, bent me over, and fucked me behind a dumpster. And then the guy's like, I was eating potato skins at TGI Fridays. And she's like, yeah, but that's what it felt like you did. That's what it felt like you did. You weren't there, but I read a comment from you on YouTube, and it felt like I felt a verbal penis penetrate and stroke me dry. And that was a violation. Then I emailed the police about it, and it took them 14 hours to call me back. So now I go online and I say the police department won't stop raping me behind a dumpster. Just to let them know I don't appreciate them taking so long with the complaint. I mean, that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. Patrick, Jesse is a man. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Everybody's like, oh, you're being trolled. You're being trolled. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, great. We got some great content out of it. But I really don't think so. This has been a 4-month-long game. She started, an account 4 months ago, just nonstop tagging me and flirting with me. And by the way, never got anywhere. I don't message. I'm not thirsty bitch hunter. I don't message women like, hey, couldn't help notice you keep tagging me and calling me daddy. How about some nudes? It doesn't exist. I don't do that stuff. So, like, good trap, I guess. And then what? The troll didn't get enough attention, so now I'm a racist and keep calling her a gorilla. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I don't think so because the brand of crazy goes so deep. It goes so deep. And when I read you her new email, you're gonna see how fucking nutty this bitch is. It's great. She tweeted about me yesterday. And then she keeps going like, drop it, let it go. It's like, you keep tweeting about it. You're going to make me Google your name. I haven't done it yet. You're going to make me Google your username, find you on other platforms, find your real full name, look into you just because I'm curious about what you look like. You must really resemble a gorilla. Hair coming out of your face. You're just a real Encino man of chicks. So you're going to make, this would have been done. She keeps tagging me and trying to be tough about it. You're going to make me get bored and dig you up. That's what you're going to make me do. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to get, after enough times of being bit by a mosquito, you start Googling mosquitoes and what can you do? How do you kill a mosquito? So good luck, and by the way, Ian Hawke is way more bored than me. So good luck. Never trust a simian. I reacted to someone, this is Bonin again. Remember her favorite thing, life is about bullying others together. I reacted to something someone said, and then suddenly I'm a low T beta with a bleeding pussy who went crying to moderators about her. I asked when I did that and got no answer. She blocked me and kept peeking at all the hidden posts while telling me to stop interacting with her. Yeah, that's what she does. She keeps tagging you and shit, and then she keeps going like, leave me alone. Tell him to stop. It's like, bitch, you want the smoke. I may have gotten just slightly over my skis, but the memes were pro-Hispanic in my mind. I'm married to a Hispanic woman. I mean, none of this is necessary, Boner. Humble brag. The infamous gorilla meme was about running to the toilet. Nothing more. It was all dumb fun. Low T, bleeding pussy, etc. doesn't bother me. Being called racist does. I mean, don't let it being called things shouldn't bother you. Anyway, good job intuiting what happened without having the whole story. So, okay, that's from Bonin. And then Saturday night, after I go on MLC, I get this email, 1 a.m. So this is like while I was on Pat Dixon's show. Patrick, since you need another reminder, this is the subject. It's one thing to call me racial names because I am black. Again, Jesse, I'll peel you off a cool 1,000 if you can find me calling you a name because you're black. What? Again, imagine walking around the earth with this much pain and hurt, victiming this hard. Not since Kevin Brennan have I met someone who the world does this much to them. Everything's at them. The reason everyone's doing everything is to get you. Right. Oh, she copied Kevin Brennan on this email too. She's one of these idiots, like Chad. Again, like Chad and like Kevin turns into like, oh yeah, what? Remember that time you were on Lewis? Remember that time Red Bar did the? It's like, can you do anything on your own? I never ever am calling Chad a loser, and I'm like, remember that time Kevin said you were a loser, and then play a clip of Kevin calling me a loser. I'm like, see, so it's not just me. It is just me and everybody else with eyes and ears. Okay, it's one thing to call me Patrick, it's one thing to call me racial names because I'm black. Again, that never happened, but imagine being heard about it. It's another thing to make a YouTube video about me with a whole picture of a gorilla on it. Again, that's not a crime. But to call me a liar and crazy, I mean, bitch, you're one of the most crazy people I've ever met. You can't stop lying. You a liar, you crazy. Jesse A. Jesse A. I hope that's not your last initial. These are the screenshots that show you being in the Discord while people called me a monkey, and you replied while you were there. I suggest you stop lying. We'll show these in a minute. You know that I emailed you all of this already, and she did. These are the same screenshots that prove nothing. You'll see them in a second. You even changed the name of the video you made about me. I do that all the time for SEO reasons. A lot of time, a Friday night stream will be called Members Only. Let's do this. I dare ya. Say it to my face. Come on down, fuckos. And then whatever the show ends up being about, I rename it to something more appropriate and descriptive. Again, this is at her. You renamed the show and said I was a liar. Like I changed it from like gorilla stomping to like crazy fan Jesse lies and copes. And but that was because I did that. I did it to hurt her, not just to change the name of the title to a more descriptive. You even changed the name of the video. Whoa. Creator guilty. You even A/B thumbnail tested different gorillas to see how the click-through rates would. Well, I guess I'm a racist because I know about marketing. Fuck. But a gorilla like her wouldn't understand that. SEO, click-through rate, CPM. I don't think monkeys can even use an abacus. You even changed the name of the video. I've never been faced with more damning evidence. You changed the name of the video. Therefore, you are racist. Okay. You label me as a crazy fan and liar. I'm not kidding. There's no more crazier fan or liar. Nothing happened to you. Melton's been calling me a monkey for a week. Do you have any screenshot of anyone calling you a name other than me saying you're a crazy lying bitch? All this stuff happened to her. She doesn't have one bit of evidence. She has a lot of screenshots, none of them of anything she's saying. but she's like, I'm sending these screenshots again. It's like, I mean, you can, but they don't show anything. So what the fuck are you talking about? I am not your fan or a liar. It's like, honey, hundreds of tweets. Go back and look how thirsty this dumb bitch was. I mean, again, I knew she was nuts before all this because she was crazy in that direction. The loving Melton, I'm obsessed direction. I was already like, yikes. Yikes. Stop calling me crazy and man up to what you did to a former subscriber of yours. First of all, we all know you're still listening, you stupid bitch. Second of all, you're the biggest lying sack of shit. Go get your lawyer. Jesse Angel 143 is a lying cunt. Go get him. Go get him. Jesse Angel 143 is a lying bitch and a psycho fan. She's crazy. She's mentally unstable. If you're a man thinking about dating this woman, I would eject immediately. Even in a helicopter, I'd take my chances. Maybe you can get through the blades. I would run. I would run. I mean, New York makes these nutty bitches crazy. And by the way, you know, being Hispanic in the middle of Brooklyn, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know, maybe you should get up to the Bronx where you're more comfortable. Because the zoo's there, right? Ooh, Bronx Zoo, monkey, gorilla, you. I can't really do monkey noises today. You are a true piece of garbage, a blatant racist. Again, I would love if you could just, do you have any proof that I've ever said anything racist to you? You harassed a paying subscriber for laughs and content on the internet. I do that. I do that. I'm not gonna, not you, but you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm not. I'm long past that. You're too new here. You should be ashamed of yourself. That button doesn't work on me. Maybe I should be ashamed of myself. You harassed a paying subscriber for laughs. The right thing to do here is apologize to me and go away. Once people see you making monkey noises at a Hispanic black person who has already accused you of racism, it isn't going to end well for you here. I'm not, hey, black Hispanic fan of mine, Jesse. You a chimp, bitch. You a monkey. You straight up Dominican monkey. The race isn't what makes you the monkey. The chimping out is what makes you a monkey. This isn't going to end well for you here. How new is everyone to the internet? How new is everyone to the internet? You know, for everybody from Kate Meany to this stupid bitch thinks they've got a trump card they're going to play. Like, there's a video of me deep-throating a dildo on the internet that doesn't make me blush. You're like, once people see you doing a monkey impression, it's like, yeah. It's going to be the end of me, you lying cunt. It's going to be the end of me. Once people, this is in all caps. Once people see you making monkey noises at a Hispanic black person who has already accused you of racism, it isn't going to end well for you here. I promise you that. Apologize now and make this go away. I ain't. You're a liar. You're a bitch. You have no proof of anything. And most of all, you're a gorilla. You're a Hispanic or black. I'm confused. I don't even know if she's Hispanic, black, or both. But either way, you're a monkey. Oh, so soft and cuddly. Not soft and cuddly. Not soft and cuddly. Anyway, we'll see. It's not going to end well for you here. This is not going to end well for you here. All right, would you like to see the all the proof? I mean, this is the best part is her screenshots where she's like, I have proof that you and your Discord are calling me racist names. So I was like, yeah, I would love to see any of that. Absolutely. Bink. So here we go. Here's Spurg Snake. Says, hello, chat, with a gorilla gif. This is what she sent. And then she said, yeah, let's keep making racial remarks and blame me when I come back at you. So it seems like she's playing back. But also, this isn't a racial remark. It says, hi, chat. It doesn't say, hi, Jesse, you Dominican monkey. It doesn't say, hi, Jesse, you're a gorilla. It's nothing. It's a GIF. It's a gift that was available in the gift library. It's nothing. And then she tags me and say, is this the shit you condone? About the gorilla gift. She says, is this gorilla gift the shit you condone? And so I come, to be responsive because she tagged me. And I said, a gif of a gorilla? Do I condone a gif of a gorilla? Yeah, I do. That's fine. You're allowed to put a gif of any animal, a bird, a gorilla. And then she says, I'm going to do you people a fucking favor. I guess she was going to leave. And I said, Jesse, you're reacting like Kate or Joey C. I'll address it all tomorrow. So I even told her, like, chill. We'll handle this on the show. Again, I was on her side at this point. I was like, Jesse, stop coming in here and overreacting and making it worse. I'm going to read your email tomorrow, and we're going to stomp this out. We'll handle it. I thought that would be the end of it because she'd be a rational person. Nope, couldn't handle it. And then she put up the before and after me renaming the show, as if that's proof. I'm not even going to bother putting that up. Oh, and then this is the most damning one she has. This screenshot. She said, yeah, imagine being called a gorilla for being Hispanic, which again never happened. She doesn't have one thing where anyone said, you're Hispanic, so you're a gorilla. You're a gorilla, you black gorilla, you Hispanic gorilla. That doesn't exist. This is the last screenshot she sent in. She said, imagine being called a gorilla for being Hispanic. And I said, that is fucked up. People usually associate gorillas with the blacks, which is true. And again, I didn't say I do, and I didn't call anybody a gorilla. But dumb people, low IQ people, they see sentences like this. They're like, there it is. He called me a gorilla. I said, no. I said, people usually associate gorillas with the blacks. That's the race that gets associated with gorillas in general. And that's just a fact. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it is. But again, dumb people take that and they're like, look, Melton just called me a gorilla. No, that's not what happened at all. I was, again, trying to diffuse a situation. She's in there going, yeah, it's real funny that I'm being called a gorilla. But that never happened. Again, no one has a screenshot of anyone calling her a name. It doesn't exist. So feel more, bitch. That's what I'll say. Keep feeling more. Keep being hurt by less. You lying cunt. This isn't going to end well for you. When people see you laughing and making monkey noises, I'm pretty sure it's going to get me more subs. Ian Hawk, thanks for being a member. This will go towards your monthly goal. Speaking of the monthly goal, hit the like button and, again, we'll be looking for the super tips. That's where we get the action. Oh, look, I thought I had none, and then 50 of them showed up. Summer of Hats is back. It's the winter of hats. Happy in pants. Vegas trip is booked. It's snuggling time, Patrick. There shall be beef friction. Oh, boy.
I'm 50.
Oh, God. Reza Khan giving 50 to the super chat system. Reza, you got to get on the super tip system. Come on, Reza. If that is your real name, Razor Khan. And then it's like, let's celebrate Reza Khan's 5th super chat on the live stream. Reza Khan once gave $500 in one night. So Reza Khan is, and look, I said we weren't going to put anybody on the wall if they don't use a super tip system. We're going to do it for Reza because he's an old school classic, but you gotta switch over.
I'm 50.
Super tip. This is a fun non-racist super tip show. I agree. Holy shit, look at this. I spoke too soon like an idiot. Look at this. Look at all these Reza Khans. Reza Khan, $50. Sorry to that gorilla. This is coming from a sand. Oh, he's a sand. And another one, 50 from Reza Khan. Holy shit. I spoke too soon. This guy deserves me to suck his cock. For gorillas and a dumb woman, as a sand person myself. So he did it twice. Jesus Christ. All right, Reza. Sorry. I owe you a big dick. Disgracie is back, and she says, I thought I was the resident stupid bitch. No, that's Flat Cat. I think that's Flat Cat. I thought I was the resident stupid bitch. I want my title back. Fair enough. Father Joe just added a 10% Moody tax to your tips. No pores. Oh, yeah. So he made it $330, and that 30 will pay the Mubi tax. Yeah, Mubi is garnishing my wages today. Melton wants to suck a Sand Newport's cock. Reza? I bet he has a nice uncut sausage. Sausage. I like that. Keep adding it, Father Joe. Thank you for your tax. Can you believe Mubi? Can you believe Moody is charging me? I keep calling Moody Mubi. That was a big mistake. I got to come up with a better name next time. I can't believe he's charging me to use this system. We came up with this together. I should get grandfathered in or grandmothered in or something. I don't know. Wow. Thank you guys so much for picking up some of the new merch over at the store this morning. Again, if you haven't had a chance to check that out, get on it. Enjoy. Oh, God. Where do we go? I was going to do some steel toe. A couple steel toe things. Well, we'll just do one. I don't even know. Can we just we'll just skip to Corey Adam. Can we just start on Corey Adam today? I don't even know. Anyway, Jesse, that's great. I replied to her long email there with, okay. I mean, what a dumb bitch. Anything anybody can do to drive this woman crazy, I'm in for it now. I really am. Again, we were done. But when she's sending me, she won't stop tweeting. Meanwhile, she keeps going, leave me alone. But she can't stop tweeting at me. And now she's like, you better apologize or it's not going to end well for you. Okay, game on, you dumb bitch. Game on. Let's see who it ends well for. Game on. I mean, I hope there's nothing findable or embarrassing about you on the net. Because the NLO ants are on the case. Again, it's like we just got some sugar crumbs. And then some of the ants went back, reported to the rest of the ant hill what's going on. And now they're loosed. Now they're loosed on you. And believe it or not, this place will be swarming soon, turning over. And you know how ants are. They're by their body weight. They're so strong. They're going to start flipping over stuff. Looking under it. Again, I hope you didn't use Jesse Angel 143 on anything else. I hope you didn't do that where we can track you down and find out. I mean, anything embarrassing about you I can find, from a book list to where what food truck you frequent on your way home from your shit job. People are calling her a great ape. McMuffin power is unstoppable. And I agree with that. Look, steel toe. I saw this on Reddit, which I thought was pretty funny. Steel toe has almost no interaction and activity on Twitter. He makes a tweet. He gets 3 likes on it. The 2 replies will be like, you're a loser. Why won't you fight Melton? It'll be just trolls like that. And we all get a little bit of that. But he's like, it's like Chad, literally, where it's like, aside from Bill from Jersey, every comment. Chad the other day posted like, fans, what should I do to Ray next? And literally like every comment was like, he thinks he has fans. He's called, like, imagine Chad going like, hey, fans. I mean, first of all, that's douchey. Even if you have fans, nobody talks like that. Hey, fans. But that's what Chad did. So that's funny. But Mubi, he hates, is why I say, these people, they block you The reason people block you, they think that'll stop you tweeting at them and about them. Don't fall for it. And a lot of people, Chad blocks them, Mooby blocks them, Kevin blocks them, and they'll still tweet about the person, but they won't tag them. Keep tagging them. Them blocking you doesn't mean anything. Still tag them at Chad Zumach every time. Because when people search for Chad Zumach, it will come up. When people search for tweets at Chad Zumach, it will come up. When people search, a woman, she's going to go on a date with Chad Zumach. She searches Chad Zumach. It will come up. Don't let Chad trick you into not tagging him into stuff by blocking you. I mean, tag. First of all, he'll unblock you tomorrow, then reblock you, so it doesn't even matter. But just keep tagging. That way it can be found by people looking into Chad Zumach. It's not so much about Chad seeing it. It's about everyone who's into Chad seeing it. Same thing with Mooby. Don't let him do this to you. And you can see how much he cares. We have a little proof in the pudding, so to speak, right here. This is, I don't know who this is. Mike hiding in Utah says, apparently the Steel Toe people don't like me. Blocked out of their chat, etc. Any ideas on a morning show out there? I really enjoy April and Aaron, but what the fuck? I guess I'm too old. So this guy's confused. He's a fan of theirs. He got blocked in their chat. Again, if you say just the wrong thing, Ashley, Melton, Fight, Mooby, Scrimp, Eggs, Roofing. If you say any of these words, you'll just be banned from their chat permanently. Very, very sensitive stuff. So this guy doesn't understand. He's one of their listeners who got banned. He doesn't understand why he got banned. And then Steelto says, Mike, nobody blocked you. You're wide open, bud. Thank you. And again, this random fan gets way more likes and interactions than anything Steelto does. 9 likes. I mean, Steelto wishes. And then just to show you how much he cares. Show me what platform and I will fix it. And delete this tweet, buddy. We didn't block you. No reason to. So now he's telling fans, delete this tweet. Stop. He doesn't like these tweets out there telling everyone how sensitive he is. He doesn't like it. So this is why I'm saying tag them. Tag them. They block you. They think you go away. No. Keep it going. It drives them crazy. And then you know what this guy did? This is the saddest part. Then the guy deleted the tweet. See if you can get a hold of this Mike from Utah guy. But that's pathetic. Then not only did Mooby bully him about blocking him, he's like, delete this tweet, bud. Delete this tweet, bud.
As one of Melton's victims, my only advice to you is to stop sending emails and tagging NLO. Compartmentalize your real life from your internet life. Stop interacting with people you don't want to interact with and block everyone you need to. Come over to the Mud Shark. Zaddy's waiting for you.
Oh, my God. And I bet that's what happens. Jesse will go over there and be a fan of Chad now. I'm starting to notice it's the mentality of weak self-esteem people. I don't pretend to know anything about Dirty Dalish. I imagine there's some bad father trauma there, just a typical cam whore drama and baggage. But to have the mental mindset to be over here, she was part of this community in this chat, making fun of Chad, just like Jesse. Making fun of everybody. Kate Meany needs a tampon. Kevin sucks. Chad's a loser. Really bullying it up. It's the spice of life, picking on people as a group. Remember? It's always the biggest bullies. The minute it turns on them. So to get me, Dirty Dalish runs over and becomes a hardcore fan of Chad. It's like Kevin doing that. Again, it's just like, it must be the most self-conscious people. They go, I have to now change who I am at my core. There's nothing you could do to me that would make me think Mooby is like some comedic genius. But I guess if Chad pissed me off enough, I'd change who I am, start finding April and Aaron funny, and start watching them religiously and giving them money, hoping that Chad sees and it hurts him. That's what Dalish did. She's a fan of Chad to get Melton. She used to make fun of Chad. Now she hangs out with Chad, like Kevin, to get Melton. It's like, wow, I've never been so got. I've never been so got. Oh my God, you had to hang out with Chad? And I'm hurt. And I'm hurt. Okay. Okay. So I bet that's what Jesse does now too. Like Chad actually is a cool guy. Chad actually is a nice man. Chad actually knows what's going on. I support Chad. So like I love that. I love it. It shows you who people are. Really, deep down in their cores. Mason in Portland. I'll see you at Onion Con, Melton. Don't dodge me this time. Joey C runs Vegas. Save the dates. Officially tweeted this out yesterday, and we're going to have information very, 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 very soon. We've gotten our lineup is pretty much finalized. I've got some loose ends to tie up. Get everything in ink. Make sure we're ready to go. And then very, very soon, announcement, tickets on sale, early bird pricing, and all the details coming out very, very soon for working title Onion Con. May 31st through June 2nd. Save the date, okay? May 31st through June 2nd. Reza Khan says, this is why I don't chat. Bye. Oh, no. What did you guys do to Reza? Reza gives me $150 this morning. You guys run him off. You know, this is one of my biggest chat chinchillas. We don't have pay pigs. We have chat chinchillas.
Let's go one-on-one IRL stream to rate the best hamburger in the middle of nowhere, Texas. I'll absolutely crush you in that. I dominate hamburger reviews, and I'm a better RV driver, so suck it.
Hey, Anal Queen Meanie, you asked a question if people watch your podcast. The answer is hell no. Even my cousin Shaniqua won't let her kids Ray Ray and Kool-Aid watch it.
Ray Ray and Kool-Aid. Who's white? Kool-Aid's a white guy. Oh yeah, this one was good too. From Steel Toe Boring Show Reddit. Just so you know, Aaron Imholt was never popular. On this this post from 2020 December 1st, when they got kicked off the radio, or when Aaron quit, when Aaron resigned, somebody posted this on the Steel Toe Boring Show Reddit, and it shows all the comments from a newspaper story from the St. Cloud Times from when they got fired. Look at this. Anyone else find it funny he took the logo and name of a show that was around well before him? I thought Stern wannabes went out with Marty units. Just another skid mark on the history of morning rock radio. What I'm surprised is this edgelord still has a job in 2020. Who cares? He's an arrogant ass. It's sad that people think the cancel culture is going after people's jobs is okay. What a dick. Bring back Lex and Terry. This guy doesn't stop. He continues to play victim with his posts and comments. Imagine that. His bullying tactics were the reason I stopped listening. Finally, Rockin' 101 will be tolerable again. This poor baby got what he deserved. Don't have to listen to him brag about his ratings anymore. He's never been popular. Are you seeing this? He's used to just being harangued on the internet. He's used to being ripped apart. He's always been a loser. He's never been popular. He's acting like this guy who got kicked off the radio, you know, and he had this giant following that was waiting for him. Look at every comment. Thousands of them. His ridiculous ego brought him to this. Most people don't get the satire and sarcasm he has. He doesn't click with everyone. Glad to see him being held accountable. Good riddance. I hated that guy. I hate cancel culture more than anyone, but this was long overdue. Words have consequences. Why did it take this long for him to get fired again? Don't forget about karma. Everyone We went to high school with a guy like this. I always thought of him and his humor as gross. This guy made fun of suicide. Stop being a bunch of pussies. This station made fun of him constantly. Bring back Lex and Terry. I could only last 5 minutes. I had to turn it. Look at every comment. Look at every comment. I mean, so my point is, I don't know why he's acting like this guy who's always experienced success everywhere he's been. Every time he's left a platform, everyone's like, good. Good. So be it. You know, and all that being said, he's still wildly more successful than somebody like Chad Zumach or Corey Adam. So it's so funny to me when like Corey Adam walks away from this, or when Chad Zumach snipes it and goes like, Steel Toe sucks, they should quit. It's like, honey. You know, Chad Zumach telling people to quit is my 2024 mwah. Chad Zumach going like, you're not good at this. You shouldn't be doing this. It's like, whoa. Can we get him a nice warm glass of self-awareness? One more, too, that's been making the round is this post of the billboard. When they got one of their billboards for Steel Toe Morning Show, Johnny Crutch has posted, won't let me tag April Anderson or Ryan Klein. Remember, April Imholt is April Anderson. But behold, we're on a billboard. It's amazing to think how far this show has become. Now, this is 3 months after all the hate. So the community feels about them how you just read. They hate them. So they put a billboard up, and you can just see Aaron designing this billboard on his own, on his computer. We're going to put April the smallest, because that is how he thinks of her. Him the biggest, Corey Adam, Johnny Crutches, and then this guy who's not on anymore, all on the face of Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore of comedy with the Twitch URL. And just look at the design of this, you know. This white letter up against the white border of the, like literally the W from show just blends into the border of the, just such bad design. But you can literally like picture Aaron, you know, April wanting to go hunting and Aaron's like, hold on, I'm working on the show billboard. Everybody's right. She's not on the Mount Rushmore. She's off to the side. She's like looking up at the Mount Rushmore of comedians. Corey Zenhauser. And then look at everybody, including Corey down here in the comments. Oh, no. Oh, no. Looking good. Wow, this is awesome. We've come so far. And Corey had a comment on here. He's deleted it. Like literally in the past week. Corey Adam had a comment on here. It was like, this is fucking awesome. But I think since it got dragged back up on Reddit, Corey deleted his comment, so he's not part of this. Corey's another one of these guys. Again, like Chad. I want to be a comic as long as no one's paying attention to me. Chad wants to be a podcaster as long as no one is paying too close of attention. Don't watch it with a skeptical eye. I'd rather do a podcast for 16 people who are so out of it they think I'm entertaining, like Dirty Dalish, than have 60 people and 50 of them are there because Melton sent them over and Melton's watching me to make mistakes. That's why Chad can't handle it. He's like, Melton's a critical eye. Melton sees through what I'm doing. He points out all my frauds. So I've got to hide. I got to go away, put up a graphic, put up a Melton picture, and hide. I have to. He sees right through me. I want to be a comic, but not if Melton's going to be watching. I want to do a podcast, but not if Melton's going to be watching. And Corey's like that too. Corey would rather just do K-Cuck for 3 people every week than have 10 people over there, you know, questioning what the fuck this is. Guys, if you don't like it, just leave. We were fine over here doing K-Cuck for 3 people. They love it. They love that. Because, again, their day jobber mentality. It's Tony Mazur. Tony Mazur has a spice rub. He's a comic with a spice rub. Tony Mazur, again, bags groceries at a Safeway. I don't know. He has a day job. He ain't a comic, but everybody's got a hot sauce and a spice rub. Corey Adams is a comic. He is a comic. Don't you dare watch his comedy or call him out on not doing, Chad is a podcaster. Nobody watches Chad. You don't have any fans. Shut up. So this Corey Adams stuff gets amazing. And somebody sent me this, which I just love it. Chad has one of these. Corey has one of these. It's great. Cameo. This reminds me of Corey Adams going like, you got to broadcast on Kick and Odyssey and Rumble and what are some other platforms? I don't even know. You got to go on all these platforms. It's like, Chad, yeah, you can get me on iReply or you can get me on Cameo or I'm over here. Losers with no following are constantly starting up new social media avenues for people to contact them or for them to build new communities and fan bases. Chad wants to build a new community on iReply and a new community over on Cameo. It's like Josh Denny. Follow me on Locals. Follow me on bands in town. Demand to see me on iDemand. I'll also be over on Censored TV. I'm also starting a new podcast over on. 10 people on each platform. They never get any following going on anything. I'm on Rockfin. They never get anything going on any platform, but can't stop starting new platforms. Gino Bisconte trying to get his YouTube channel up and running. Yeah, I do have time to spin up a condiment. We should have a hot sauce. It's like, focus on getting people to hit the like button and watch your show. No. I would like to fracture them off and start promoting hot sauce. It's like, I really don't get. I get people like, everything I can do, if I can bring in 1 or 2 new people through each thing. It's like, it makes you do all the things not well. Also, you don't keep up with it. If we go choose a Josh Denny podcast and let's go try to find when the last episode of it was. The Big Time at Sports City Sports Show, March of the Pigs, the implications of Josh Denny. How many shows? Last week tonight, next week tonight, how many projects, So it's great. They're always starting up new stuff, but they never do anything. And here's Corey with his Cameo. Because again, I have 3 Patreons. Why don't I start a Cameo? I have 7 fans. Why don't I get a Cameo going? And then, I imagine what these are going to be like. I'm like, yeah. Oh, no, hold on. I got to go pause stupid Steel Toe. I was looking at Steel Toe. All right, here's Corey.
On Cameo. I are Corey Adam. I are on Cameo. You want me birthday wishes? You want me to roast your friend? What do you fucking want? Let's fucking do it. Why?
No. That's his ad. I are Cameo. I am on Cameo. What do you want? What do you want? A birthday wish? Want me to roast your friends? Yeah, I want Corey Adam to wish me a happy birthday. Yeah, I want Corey Adam to roast my friends. Corey Adam can't trim his mustache. Roast my friends. Hey, guys, I got you a little present. I had Corey Adam roast you. Who? Never mind. Let's go eat. I are Corey Adam. What do you want me to roast? They never know what it is, too. You know what I mean? Every loser in the world wants to start a project without an idea. Kate Meany, do you guys think I should start a podcast? Would you watch? I don't know what it's going to be yet. It's narcissism encapsulated is what it is. Really, think about this. I am going to start a podcast. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Think about those two thoughts. I need to talk, but I have nothing to say. That's paraphrasing, right? I'm going to start talking. What should I talk about? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Same thing with Chad. I got a lot of ideas for a new podcast. I'm gonna be doing that. Bauer, we're gonna be starting a new show. Not sure what it's gonna be. Then why are you thinking about it? I don't even know how to do that. How do you build a restaurant when you don't know what you're gonna be cooking? You know, hey, we built you a taco kitchen. Fuck, I changed it. We're gonna be doing steak. You should have told us that before we started building it. I didn't know. I just knew I wanted to start a restaurant. I didn't know what we were going to cook or make. I just want to start a restaurant. Hey, if I started a restaurant, would you guys eat there? What are you going to have? I don't know. I figure we just fire it up and start cooking, one day. See what comes out. Empanadas? Nope, pudding. Like, you do this in no other business. Everybody get on the plane. Where are we going? I don't know. I've always just wanted to be a pilot. I'll let you know as we're cascading towards V1 down the runway. I'll let you know where I'm thinking about heading to. So just dumb. You're talking about 20-something-year-old female. It's surprising there's no plan. No, I'm talking about a 40-year-old male. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? A birthday? You want a roast? Do you want anything? Hi, I'm Corey Adam, your favorite nobody who's never done anything.
Hello, JJ. My name's Corey Adam. I've got a sweet Viking hat, little Brett Favre action, one of the best shirts ever. And as you know, I am a Viking super fan. Ooh! But, my friend Jesse here hit you up with this birthday cameo.
Imagine your friend getting this for you for your birthday. As you know, I'm a Viking fan. Ooh. As you know, I'm a Viking fan. Ooh. What the fuck was that?
Little Brett Favre action, one of the best shirts ever. And as you know, I am a Viking super fan. Ooh.
Oh, this is Jesse? They're saying Jesse bought this.
But, my friend Jesse here hit you up with this birthday cameo. So first and foremost, let me say congratulations to you for turning 100 years old. That's pretty exciting, and you should be proud of that. Also, it's a bummer that you're only going to be grumpy for your birthday. That sucks. But the main reason that this is happening is because Jesse...
I mean, are there any men in my chat room that allow their mustache hair to curl down into their mouth like that? I need you to leave. If you think this is acceptable, I need you to go away from me. If you think it's acceptable to let hair on the outside of your body grow down and then curl into the inside of your body, I need you to leave the chair calmly and orderly, put down your knives, and head to the nearest exit. If you think you can allow hair to curl from outside of you onto the inside of you. Do you hear what I'm saying? This grew out of your face for months. It took it to get down here, and now you're going to let it live on the inner skin of your lip in perpetuity. We're just going to allow this outer hair to live on your inner lip. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I mean this in about as serious of a way I can put it. It's disgusting. It's unsanitary. and it shows a complete lack of understanding about hygiene. See you in June in Vegas, says Reza Khan. Thank you very much, Reza. That's $200 today from this guy. $200. One day somebody's going to do the $1,000 super tip, and we're all going to shit our pants.
Meu fort. Full, yeah,
Couldn't have said it worse myself.
Things change, Mox, except Mubi making me shoot Goofy Goo. That never changes. Doesn't happen unless I call Ricotta.
Oh, my God. Goofy Goo. Get me Ricotta and that Baldo. Jesse is one of Corey's friends. Yeah, I imagine. He whipped this out for them good.
Jesse wanted you to know something very, very special. And that's that I have to admit that you know football better than me, and that Kirk Cousins rules. The Pasternaut is garbage. Every other quarterback is garbage. And, I must be right because I like football, but you are the superior one. Never mind what any of the pick'em scores say. You know football better than me. I am garbage. You're being grumpy. You're 100. The Vikings are the best team ever. I think we both do agree on that. But, Kirk Cousins rules. Have a great birthday, buddy. Ooh!
I are Corey Adam. I are on Cameo. You want me birthday wishes? You want me to roast your friend? What do you fucking want? Let's fucking do it. Hello. I are Corey Adam, and I are on Cameo.
So, great stuff. So imagine Corey Adam going like, I challenge Melton to a roast battle. It's like, no thanks. I don't need to roast. I don't have to. Anyone who thinks Corey Adam is funnier than me, I can't convince you. Like, if we need to have a contest to prove that to you, go with Corey. He are Corey Adam, and you go with Corey. We don't need to do a contest. Form your lines. No hard feelings. I understand if you choose Corey Adam as your comedy champion of the world. I get it. He's done nothing but show us how it's done. Which leads us to talk about our buddy Citizen M, who's loved, hated, and impersonated all over these parts. And Citizen M recently called into the Corey Adams show. I know. I didn't know it was still on either. But I guess Corey heard us making fun of the fact that he hasn't done a show in months. He's just been driving around RVs. He gets like $300 to deliver RVs from Oklahoma to Austin. So that's what he's been doing for a living. And I guess he fired up the new year with a new episode of K-Cuck, the only podcast that 3 people watch and 3 people do. And Citizen M decided to call into that show, and it did not go well. Talk about a guy. I mean, again, I get a million haters in my chat room every day. So be it. A million times a day, some genius on YouTube actually says, some genius on Twitter actually tweets to me, when you fly, do you have to get 2 airplane seats? Every day, someone will say that on Twitter. And not ironically or like in a tongue-in-cheek way, but like a, holy shit, wait till the Twitter public sees this. Twice a week, somebody will go, you're probably so fat you couldn't do a push-up. Or you're so fat, you probably have to have 2 seats on an airplane. And I always just reply, yep. I need 2 seats on an airplane, and I'm the fattest guy they've ever made at the factory. Yes. Can we get back? Can anyone stay focused? I'm literally like, I'm over here like, Corey Adam has no talent and can't produce any content. And you guys are all like, Melton can't do a push-up. It's like, yes, and I cannot do a push-up. And also, Corey Adam cannot produce content. Okay, so here's what happened. Here's what went down. This is about a 17-minute clip, but I think it's worth it. And I haven't even watched it all. So here we go.
This is for all you diabetics out there. Tom, I'm looking at you.
He's another one of these guys, too. Watch the confidence before he starts getting harassed. You know, right now he's running the show. It's kind of like Chad when he does this. Daylaw, thank you very much. New member Kyle, Kiff Dunnage, Kyle Dunnigan. And Daylaw gifting a membership. Thank you very much. We do appreciate the gifted memberships. Just because you can't gift memberships on Super Tip doesn't mean we don't appreciate the gifted memberships. Like I said, I think we're down to like almost 1.4 thousand memberships. So it's getting really dire over here at the Onion Town.
Pre-diabetic, you ass.
So,
It's a real diabetic calling right now.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air. We're talking diabetes.
Diabetes. Corey, I've got a bone to pick with you, man.
Okay.
And this is real Citizen M? I mean, he doesn't sound nearly as cum-breathed as I remember.
You've been fucking around with me, dude.
Okay.
Okay, I admittedly haven't seen every episode of K-Cup you've been putting out, but will you just admit that, like, you went from being watched by thousands of viewers on Steel Toe to being watched by, like, 12 on your K-Cup thing?
Okay, so very simple question. Will you admit that you went from thousands of viewers to 10 viewers? Will you admit that? And by the way, 10 is, you know, when our Discord finds out about it and sends people over there. I mean, 10 is a wish and a dream, really.
No.
So again, very simple question. Will you admit you went from thousands watching you to 10 watching you? His answer is no. No. You've got it all wrong. That didn't happen. Let's be clear. You can spin this any way you want to going forward, but that is what is. Thousands of people used to watch you, and now 10 people watch you. So Corey's already in his own world. He's already starting this. He already went, I don't know what you're talking about. No. It was a very simple question. Like, when you start with an argument or a debate with someone, you want to start on common ground, find some footing, just to almost, it's almost like a slate before a scene in a movie. Are we on the same page? You agree you used to have thousands watching you, now you have 10. Would we agree on that? That's just, we're both looking at the numbers. Steel Toe gets thousands, you get 10. Would you agree you used to get thousands and now you get 10? Corey's already confused. No. That's not what's happening at all, Citizen M. No.
Been putting out, but will you just admit that, like, you went from being watched by thousands of viewers on Steel Toe to being watched by like 12 on your K-Cup thing?
No. I mean, maybe lately, but
maybe lately. So remember that one time he said that he had 1,000 people watching him live on Rumble doing K-Cuck? That never happened. But he said it did. So now he's trying this narrative where, like, you look, K-Cuck numbers are down, but 12? K-Cuck numbers are down, but maybe lately we're not getting thousands, but did I go from thousands to 10? Maybe lately. What? First of all, 10 is being generous. I didn't know you'd worked yourself up to 10 fans. Liar. 10, 12. I mean, these are double, triple your numbers. Let's be honest. But again, Corey has no idea what you're talking about. He has no Used to have thousands, and now I have 10. No. Maybe lately. Maybe lately. I don't know. I don't really. We used to have thousands, and now we have. I don't know. I think I think we're down to maybe 800, but 12? Come on.
I don't know. No, like I still like my other stuff on YouTube. Like I have stuff on YouTube that has 80,000.
So just delusional. Just delusional. I have stuff on YouTube that has millions, Corey. I would never go live and be like, I get millions of viewers on YouTube. It's just not the case. A couple videos, a couple reels got millions of views. Reels? Shorts? Stop equating that to your average. Now, look, my numbers are down lately to 12, but usually I'm at 80K. Is that what you want us to believe, you fat fuck? You fucking hairy mouth bitch. Spit the hair out of your mouth and lie to me more. Yeah, lately we're at 12, but we used to be 80K. What? What? I have one video with 80K, so I have 80K fans. What are you going to do with all that money, Corey? I mean, again, this is some of the most pathetic behavior I've ever seen. You've never... What? Yeah, maybe lately I'm down to 12, but it fluctuates. Sometimes 12, sometimes it's 83K. You know, it depends on the episode. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Find me an episode of anything you've ever done ever with 80K. Find me one. Find me one. Well, I'm supposed to go like my Dan Ninen episode. Our Dan Ninen episode has on all platforms has over 500,000 views. Our Dan Ninen episode. Yeah, lately I'm down to like 4K. Lately. But usually I do 500,000. Right. This is such delusion, Corey. You know, that you're going to tell yourself that a pinnacle you achieved once is your average, is your normal. I love that. I love when idiots pretend like they don't know what you're talking about. 10 people watch, 12 people watching. No. I don't know what? No. Not me. I'm Corey Adam. Lately, maybe.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? He doesn't even know what you're talking about. I have a video with 80K. What do you mean 12 people are watching? What are you talking about? I don't know, Corey. I don't know what we're talking about. Let's go find out. Let's search Corey Adamson. Let's go find out. It's confusing. It really is. Let's go find out. Fuck. Well, here's Walking with the Walrus from 9 days ago. That has 37 views. Here's 10 days ago. That's 31 views. Somehow less views older. I mean, look at this. Here's 51 views 3 weeks ago. Here's 63 views a month ago. Here's 60 views a month ago. Here's 222 a month ago. Here's 46 a month ago. Here's 73 a month ago. Here's 128 a month ago. Here's 43. Here's 65. Would you agree that thousands used to watch you and now not so many watch you? What are you talking about? I have a video with 80,000. What are you talking? I don't even... I'm confused. I have 80,000 viewers. What are you talking about? I do. And let's go to the live tab just to be fair. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's sniping me now with 12 watching. What are you talking about? Will you admit you went from 1,000 to watching to 12 watching? What? I don't even... No, maybe lately I have a video with 80,000 people. I'm the walrus. He doesn't know what you're talking about. 12 watching? Where? When? Right now, Corey. Right now. Last night, 62. 115? Where is it? 122? 91? Where is it? Where's the 80,000? 83, 239, 100, 140, 77, 61. Where is the 80K, Core? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, shorts. 1.5, 1.5, 2.5, 4.5. Where's the 80K? Let's see the thing that popped. Where is it? What's selling tickets? What's got you selling? What's got you selling? Fucking hell. Popular. 83. So that was it. He made a 7-second video vaping in an airport, and he thinks he's going to try to pass that off to you as his content that people are interested in, like Cake Cock. Hey, would you admit you used to be live broadcasting to thousands of people and now you do it to 12? I don't know what you're talking about. I have a short with 83,000. No, I'm just talking about what I said. You used to broadcast to thousands, now you broadcast to 12. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Here's what we're talking about. You're live now, Corey, sniping this because you can't come up with content. You're sniping this now live. Scroll down and look at the viewer count number of how many people are watching it. It's 12. I'm sorry. It's 12. It's 12. It's 12. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the number at the bottom of your screen that says 12. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about the time you vaped and the algorithm promoted you and your 7-second video that has nothing to do with comedy or content. But that's the only thing you can think of when somebody mentions that you don't have any viewers. You're like, what about that one time I made a video that someone watched? That's your answer? Oh, okay. It's disingenuous. It's disingenuous. So, again, would I ever pretend like, look, we're down to 400 watching right now, but usually I get millions because I have a couple reels that have millions? No, that would be a lie. That would be dishonest, be misleading, but not Corey. Corey wants to pretend like he doesn't even know what you're talking about with the low number videos. My videos get 83,000. I don't know. My videos get 83,000 people. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Right, Corey. Right. I know. He doesn't know. He's confused. Watch him again play dumb. He literally says, I don't know what you're talking about.
Will you just admit that, like, you went from being watched by thousands of viewers on Steel Toe to being watched by, like, 12 on your K-Cup thing?
No.
We're watching K-Cup now. It's 12. What do you mean no? We're watching it happen again right now during this show. It literally said 12. It literally said the number Citizen M said. It said 12. No. 12 is not the number you're seeing. It's 83,000. It's 83,000. Watch him again. Just play dumb.
I mean, maybe lately.
Maybe lately, but what? I
don't know. No, like I still, like my other stuff on YouTube, like I have some.
No. Your other stuff on YouTube gets 51, 37, 62. You had one reel get 80,000. Shut up. My other stuff on YouTube gets 80,000. Once. The delusion. We just went through all your other stuff on YouTube. 37, 51. Your other stuff on YouTube does worse than your live stuff. You don't get to make one video that pops and go, my other stuff on YouTube gets 80K. It don't. We're talking about your podcast. We're talking about apples and apples. You quit a live show, Steel Toe, that had thousands, to do another live show on your own because you said you were being held back by this one. You had a lot of ideas that this one wouldn't let you do. And you launched it yourself, and everyone went, no thanks, and 12 people watch it. And you keep pointing to a reel up here where you shaved weird, and it went viral. Did you guys see the one where I ate the burger? Well, I got 14,000 views. Yeah, we're talking about your podcast. We're talking about where you're attempting to do comedy. By the way, you vape in an airport bathroom and then breathe it out through toilet paper? Just vape in an airport bathroom. You think you're the first one to do that? Been vaping in an airport bathroom since 2014. Never breathed once into toilet paper. You're coughing into toilet paper like a cancer patient trying to disguise the blood coming out of his lungs. Okay, you're right, Corey. Give me the confused act again. How does it go? I mean, maybe lately we've been down from 80K to 12. Maybe.
On YouTube that has 80,000. What do you?
People are saying Corey's about to cry over on his stream. Good. You should. You sound retarded. Usually my podcast gets 80K. Yeah, lately we've been down to 12, but, it'll bounce back. What? Corey, we're talking about the thing we're talking about. K-Cock. It gets 10 viewers. It gets 12 viewers. What? No, what?
Talking about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The battle cry of a loser who wants you to move on. 12 viewers. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What do you have on YouTube that has 80,000 viewers?
One video. Point to the North Star, Corey. You show them.
I have a short on vaping that's at 80,000 right now. Put out like a month ago.
That's viral,
You have
hits,
a
baby.
YouTube short on vaping.
Most of my shorts are around 2,000.
Yeah. The shorts algorithm doesn't count. That's not what we're doing. You said most of my stuff on YouTube has 1,000. You said all my stuff on YouTube does. Your stuff on YouTube has 37, Corey. The paltry 112 that your podcast ends up with after days and weeks it's even sadder when you go over to the videos. It's 37, 22, 53. It's sad. I have one short with 80,000 views right now. Oh, never mind then. I guess leaving Steel Toe was a good move. Never mind then. The thing I just said isn't true then. You don't get 12 viewers on your podcast because you have a video with 80,000. My mistake, Corey. Is that what he wants? Is that what you think is going to happen? Oh, you have a video. You did one video that got to 80,000 views. I guess everything we said was wrong then. You're not a complete failure. It wasn't a mistake. You don't get 12 viewers. We were wrong. Oh, wait. No, all that's still true. You have an 80,000 view reel and no one watches your show. Both things. Right? Right. What? What are you talking about?
But you're not like you're not like dumb like Jake Hudson. You know that you went from Steel Toe.
Right. It's like you have to get him to agree again. Numbers, right? You can tell the difference between a 4-digit number and a 2-digit number, right? No. What? What are you talking about?
Like leaving that show was a mistake for you.
I don't think it was.
Did you see my reel? Did you see my 80,000 vaping reel? That would have never happened with Aaron. I could have never done that if I was still with Aaron. Vaped into toilet paper? Come on.
How was that not a mistake?
Because the internet doesn't matter. I'm a stand-up comedian.
The internet doesn't matter. Then why were you bragging about having 80,000 views? Oh, you're a stand-up comedian. Where can we see you? Do you have a website listing your shows? Where can we see your next show? Where are you going to be next? When are you coming to my town? Oh, wait, you wait in the alley to see if your name gets called out of a bucket at open mics. The internet doesn't matter. I'm a stand-up comedian. Yeah, tell that to Joe Rogan and Matt Rife. Matt Rife, what are you doing with this TikTok stuff? You're a stand-up comedian, buddy. Come on. Matt Rife, why are you down to 12 views? I have one reel.
Those thousands of views online, none of those were transferring into ticket sales. They don't affect my life. This is
What ticket sales? Again, he wants you to, all these losers want you to think they're real comics. There's no Corey Adam show coming up. All those videos, they don't translate into ticket sales. You don't have shows. You don't do shows. Where would they translate into ticket sales? Where is a show I can buy tickets for with you? Point to one. Point to one show, Corey. One show where that you got coming up on your calendar that I can buy tickets to that's not an open mic. Don't tell me it's on a Tuesday night. Don't tell me it's on a Thursday night. Where is a club I can see you feature or headline at, and where can I get a ticket? Oh, wait. You're a fucking open micer that works at Chipotle. Sorry. Right. It wasn't selling any tickets. You don't have any tickets for sale. So? It's like Chad. It's like, you don't have a show. What tickets? Online doesn't matter because it doesn't sell tickets. Tell that to Taylor Swift, who broke Ticketmaster. I'm sure she called up Ticketmaster and was like, were you trying to sell them online? No. That never works. We don't move tickets online. Did you? No, I watched a Corey Adam video, and he said that online's a waste of time. What show can tickets be purchased for to see Corey Adam? Again, I'll wait. It doesn't exist. Get the calendar out and tell me about the upcoming Corey Adam show I can buy tickets to. How would the podcast move tickets when tickets don't exist? When the show doesn't exist? You're going to go do the Velveeta room? No one cares. You're an open micer who delivers RVs for a living. You call yourself the Walrus. So, it'll be three years. You'll be calling into this show every day going, you got him. It wasn't selling tickets. People aren't kidding. They're saying less than Chad. Yeah. You make Chad look like Nick Swardson. I'm not kidding. Like, Corey Adams not a comic. He doesn't do shows. He doesn't travel. He's not doing shows. I'm not kidding. Corey Adams never made 10 grand in a year doing comedy. I'm not kidding. He'll argue about this. Prove it. What's the most you've ever made doing stand-up? And again, name a show I can buy tickets to that you're on. Name a one show you have coming up that's not a garbage open mic or showcase. Name it. Who are you opening for? Where can we see you? It wasn't selling tickets. Where? Where wasn't it selling tickets? DK, 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That means a world to us over here at The Onions. We're trying to get our memberships back up, and that's going to help us tremendously. Spanic 2 John, member for 10 months. Corey's live now using the snipe square to snipe back, please. We ain't doing that. Ga, member for 10 months. He just challenged you to 30 by 30 minutes. What say you? Okay. Can we do it at one of your shows? One of your regular shows you have coming up? Will there be enough tickets left? You fucking idiot. I'm not interested in contesting comedy with losers. If you even have a question about, I don't know who's funnier, Melton or Corey, it's pretty close, then go Corey. It's Corey. It's Corey. We don't need to have a contest. It's Corey. It's Corey. I promise you. Serial killer. Patrick, you are aware, while you are stealing your credit card information with super tips, that Flat Cat Jessica can't reset her password. I believe this is the best place for website tech support. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea about any of that. Anyway, here we go.
This is what I try to tell you guys, and you don't fucking understand.
Yeah. He always tries to tell you guys. Guys, it doesn't move tickets. It doesn't move tickets. Again, there's no show to move tickets to, but that's the reason Corey doesn't care about the internet, even though he does care about the internet. He's doing 80,000. He's all over the place. Like, no, I don't do bad on the internet. I get 80,000. I don't even care about the internet. The internet doesn't sell tickets to the shows I don't have. What sells tickets? What gets people out to see Core? What gets people out there to see Corey? I gotta know. What's doing it for you? What's got you selling out? I don't do the internet. It doesn't have any real world effect. Neither does your comedy. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ. If a Corey Adam thinks he tells a joke in the woods, does a tree fall? Or something like that.
All of this shit that means so much to all of you other guys, it's secondary for me. It's never been my main thing, not once.
No, you tried to make it your main thing. You're pivoting now. But when you left Steel Toe, you said, I have a lot of ideas for shows. I'm being held back, and now I'm going to be able to swing. Nobody's going to keep me from swinging. I'm in control. I've got this. I'm going to showcase what I can do. You had ideas. You were going to show us how it all goes. So what happened? Now you don't care? Yeah. I don't care about being a pro, biathlon skier either. I was gonna enter the Olympics and win medals, but I don't care. I don't care now. It's not that I couldn't. I just don't care now. I don't care about that stuff. It's never been what I cared about. Not even a year ago when I said I was going to launch all new projects online and start my own new podcast and grow it, and I wanted support, and I wanted to get monetized. Remember, you wanted to get monetized? You were driving, thought you were going to get hired by MLC. You went over there like, hire me. Yeah, I'd love to do the spot. I need to get monetized because I'm starting my new show. I've never cared about the internet. Who cares? I don't care about any of this. Guys, I'm trying to get monetized to get my new show off the ground. We're going to get going. I've been held back. Now it's me swinging. It's just me swinging at the other guy. I don't care about any of that. Never did. No, you cared. You tried to get a big groundswell of support and launch, and then it flopped because you have nothing. You went and commissioned songs. You had segments. You put it out. No one watched. You got lazy, couldn't keep it up, and now it's not important. I don't care about any of that. Unless someone calls you out, hey, nobody watches your show. Yes, they do. 80,000. Corey, no, they don't. I don't care about internet. Those numbers don't matter. Then why did you defend them so adamantly and try to get us to believe that your average is 80,000 and they might be down a little lately? They might be down a little lately, but I got an 80,000 view reel. Most of my reels get 1.5 thousand. So your podcast gets 10. Your podcast gets 12. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even care about the internet. No, my numbers are 80,000. I don't even care. No, I don't know what you're talking about. The internet's stupid. No, I do really good on the internet. I don't even care. I mean, it's several different personalities on display for us here today. So I don't know which one to pick, but I love it. Keep up the good work, Core. I don't know what you're talking about. My numbers aren't bad. They're great. What numbers? The numbers on the internet? They don't even matter. Okay. Cold C, you don't have to buy tickets to see Corey, but you do have to buy an enchilada plate. Yeah, he does 2 enchiladas or less comedy shows. Shane M1980 gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Shane, for helping us get back to our member goal over here. Maybe Corey will get one. A fish lunch.
We got a fish lunch.
So it doesn't matter at all. And honestly,
the numbers don't matter at all, but my numbers are better than you said. My numbers are not what you said, but numbers don't matter.
Not having to wake up in the morning once a week is...
Yeah. Who cares if there's not $50 in my pocket anymore?
Way more important to me than fucking, 1,000 users who don't pay me any money anyways? Like, how would that not be? How would that not be more important?
Your voice. Dude, all you're doing is literally giving up like a normal, comfortable life so that you can get on any physical stage that will have you. Like,
yep. Yep. Same with Chad. Same with Ray. They will be 65 years old, and they will sit around, and they will go, I own nothing. I have 3 open mics this week where I'll make a total of $125 and some wings. What's going on? I have no savings. I have no insurance. I have no woman. I have no house. I have no life. I have no prospects. 12 people watch my podcast, but I am going up this Saturday down at Big Al's Sports Bar. Right after the MMA, they'll be turning off the TVs and turning on a shop light in the corner. And I will go up with a karaoke machine, and I've got 7 new minutes about chicken salt that I think you're going to like. What is chicken salt anyway? Are they grinding up chickens? I'll save it. It's good. I've got 7 new minutes that I think are going to do very, very well. And it's going to be worth it for me to have given up every semblance of a normal, successful life. He'll die like Barry Ribs, hauling a suitcase around from bar to bar, telling jokes. You know, I swear to God, they will. It's exactly what he said. You're giving up everything to look like a comedian. So is Chad, so is Ray. Everything. Ray's 51 years old, being shushed in the night while on podcasts. Why? Ultimately, why? So he can go do Buffalo this weekend. So he can head out to Dayton, Ohio. 1 show only. $60 paycheck. It's what they're doing. And Corey's even on a lower tier than all that. Never any notoriety. Never any success. Never any... he's still got his 2018 top-selling album pinned to his top of his Twitter page. You go, Core. You go. We've all seen how hard it is to get a #1 album. I mean, fuck. I can't believe you're not on Letterman. Can't believe you're not on tour. So, again, never had one bit of success in his life. Just a fucking delusional loser. How do you know he's a delusional loser? Couldn't meet on ground zero. Would you agree? Thousands of people used to watch you on Steel Toe, and 12 people watch K-Cock. No. Maybe lately, but no. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a reel where I vaped for 80,000 views. Again, distraction, obfuscation, trying to self-soothe by pointing to something else. No, Corey. We're talking about this. You left a show that got thousands of viewers to come to a show that gets 12. No, I have a vaping video that has 80K. Focus, Corey. You left a show with thousands, and you now do a podcast that gets 12. No. I did a show Saturday night, and there were 130 people in the audience. Focus, Corey. Your podcast, no one watches, 12 people. No. Maybe lately. But usually we get 80K. Okay. So there's just no talking to people like this. No. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what it is, so you can tell everybody, hey, I'm a comedian. I was on stage last night.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
It is true. It is true. No one else knows you were on stage last night except the 17 people at the shit bar you do shows in. You do not do real show. Again, where can we buy a ticket? Where, Corey? My podcast wasn't moving tickets. You don't have tickets. Where? Chad once in a blue moon manages to get a gig in another state. He loses $400 to do it, but he does it. Where can we see you?
Like you don't understand or know me, right? You were already saying I wasn't being viewed by these people. I told you when I was being viewed, and you're like, oh, okay. Like, you do this shit.
Okay, so Corey's gonna act like you twisted it. You said that nobody watches my podcast. I pointed to a vaping reel, so you twisted it. No, Corey, you twisted it. We said no one listens to your podcast but 12 people. Even today, that got proven true, and you keep pointing to a reel.
Man, this is the bone I have to pick with you.
You gave up fuel. You gave up a second, Mike.
I didn't give up shit.
I didn't give up shit. I could go back if I want.
I mean, again, imagine getting this upset about something you're not really sensitive about. He knows he stepped in it. He knows he took a real bit. He took a step in it.
Melton, who spent like the better, almost a year now going after this dog shit Minnesotan crap. He will admit it's a real show. You went from doing that to driving a truck so you can get on any physical stage.
No.
For a night.
I drove a truck. I drove a truck for 2 days.
On mute. Like, hey, you gave that up to have a.
I didn't give anything up. I could have it back tomorrow if I wanted to. I don't care.
That's not true. That's not true, by the way. First of all, I think their relationship is so soured. I do not think Corey could go back on Steel Toe even as a guest appearance. One morning. If your relationship is that good, prove it. Go on Steel Toe to co-host just once, just a one-off. I'm not saying go back. Prove it. I don't think he'd have you. I don't think if you hit Aaron up and said, I'd like to come back next Tuesday just for one day only. You don't have to pay me. Tell Johnny Crutches to sit it out. I'll be on. I don't think he'd have you. I think he'd go, no, we're all good here at Steel Toe. I really do. He's like, I could go back anytime I wanted. I guess. You can also get 80,000 viewers anytime you want, right? Right.
And like, what part of this is hard for you?
You can't.
He starts getting Citizen M's good because Citizen M's got him flustered. He's bouncing. He's starting to bounce. He's doing that. You can't. This is what you guys. I didn't lose it. And look at his fucking loser. I don't even know who this guy is, but this guy's such a loser. He's just checked out. Why am I here? And didn't he used to have 4 guys on this podcast? 2 of them already quit. So now it's just Corey and one other loser he's convinced to stick around.
You can't, dude. You think you and Aaron are still friends, honestly? Like, that's what I can't tell. Are you being serious? Are you putting on a show, or do you really think you are friends? Like, you can text him and be like, hey, what's up, Aaron? And you guys can,
I can text him right now and say what's up.
No, you can't. Anybody you have to talk about like that, no, you can't. It'd be like me saying that about who's somebody Moody, somebody I talk to almost every day. Oh yeah, I could text Moody right now and he'd say hi. I would never say that because like it'd be absurd. Like, of course I can. You only say that about somebody you haven't texted in forever. I could text him right now if I wanted to. I won't because it's been months and things are very strained between us and he might not have me back because I have fucked him over several times. But I'm going to stand by the fact that I could. I get 80,000 views. He'd have me back anytime I wanted. Believe me. He's seen the might and the force behind the Corey Adam fan.
That's real.
Yeah, it would be around boxing or fighting. Yeah.
All right. I mean, if you think you can get on the show, I mean, do it. Like next week. I mean, I'll just like come on for a show.
Why? I don't care. I don't care. I've told you this.
Oh, okay. So
I don't care.
I can, but I don't care. It's pretty consistent.
Right.
It's pretty consistent.
Yeah, you could try. I mean, you could have a Netflix special if you tried. You can get back on Steel Toe.
It's like Corey Adam wasn't doing much on Steel Toe. He was like sitting and eating pretzels while Aaron just bloviated. But imagine like making this proclamation that you want to do all this stuff and you're being held back. And then you go over and start your own show and do less. You know, you're the main host of K-Cuck and you do less than you did when you were the silent co-host over on Steel Toe. So say whatever you want. We see the real. We see what's happening. It's like, You left. You said you were being restrained and you had all these ideas and you wanted to spread your wings and fly, and then none of that worked out. Nobody was interested. You have no talent or commitment to work ethic. You know, I mean, how many episodes of this K-Cuck have you done? 7? How about it there? I owe you 24, you got 'em, but now you disregard my calls. The people have spoken and they want a truck with Buzzy. You got 'em. I don't ignore anybody's calls. I haven't had a call this morning. So you can suck my buzzard dick. 5 gifted members from Shane M. Did I already do those? Thank you very much for your 5 gifted. That means a lot to me.
I'm 50.
If you try, but you're not going to, so we can't.
I never said I could have a Netflix special tomorrow. I never said that. Right? You're doing this thing.
He didn't say that either. Do you think Citizen M just said, you said you could have a Netflix special tomorrow? So again, all these guys love to fight ghosts. No, nobody said that. But now you're going to fight that imaginary thing you just made up?
Where you're trying to, no, you're trying to elaborate. No, you're trying to elaborate what I'm saying by drawing a false parallel, right? This is what you do. You're saying, oh, you left this thing that's been viewed by thousands of.
Corey really is like a dim-witted guy. He's got one move, and it's pretending that he's unraveling what other people are doing. Meanwhile, he just sounds retarded. This is what you guys do, okay? Come on. You always tell me that I said I could have a Netflix special, but I never said that. Okay? This is what you do. It's like, he didn't do that, though. We just heard. He didn't say, Corey, you always said you could have a Netflix special. But that's what Corey's arguing with. Arguing against something nobody said. Nobody said, Corey, you always say you could have your own Netflix special. Nobody said that. But that's the argument Corey's having. You guys always say I said I could have a Netflix special. I never said I could have a Netflix special. I never said that. This is what you guys do. You know, Melton tells you guys, I talk about my Netflix special, and you guys are all like, where's your Netflix special? I never had a Netflix special. This is what you guys do. You know, this is your only move. It's like, okay. Corey's only move is pretending he's smarter than you and trying to break it all down. The only thing that's been broken down is your potential, Corey. Yeah, it's the only thing that's broken down over the past year. We watched a man barely doing anything move on to doing nothing. I mean, you think you're a comic? You're talking about selling tickets? Bitch, you're sedentary. You know? You literally had to borrow an RV to go get snacks at a burger stand. Yeah. Guys, it didn't sell tickets. Nothing sells tickets. It's why you deliver RVs for a living. It's why you make burritos. Corn salsa or regular? I hope this sells tickets. I put free tickets in every burrito, and then hopefully they'll bite into it like a king cake. And they pull out the free ticket like it's the baby, and they're like, huh, Corey Adams, I might go to a show. I'm like, oh, wait, there are no shows. Imagine complaining that your podcast doesn't sell tickets when you literally don't have tickets. Where can we see you this weekend, Core? Where can we pick up tickets? You fucking loser. Tickets. It's like Josh Denny. I got canceled. You've never toured doing comedy in your life. Ever. Ever. Not once. Canceled? Right. Southwest won't ever let me fly again either. Did you ever fly? No. But I'm still not allowed. Okay.
People, cool. Do you think those thousands of people don't know who I am now, or do you think those thousands of people still know who I am?
Yeah, you can call it a false equivalency, but I'm using it.
But it was but admit it was.
Corey, you can't ask anybody to admit anything when you tried to say your podcast gets 80,000 views. The question to you was, will you admit that your podcast gets 12 viewers? You said, I don't know what you're talking about. I have a vape video with 80K. That was your answer when we asked about your podcast. And your answer to me, by the way, a long time ago was, are 1,000 viewers on Rumble? No, you didn't. And if you did, it's embarrassing. Where'd they go? 1,000 people watched your show and no one came back? That's even worse. I wouldn't tell anybody about that.
Test it out. You're saying you can go on Steel Toe, but you're not going to fucking do it.
Right.
So I don't. He's like, I could do this.
Because I don't care and I want to sleep in on Wednesday, like I fucking said at the beginning.
So you, as a man, you value sleeping in that time so you can drive like an RV to like sell.
I don't drive an RV. I did that for a weekend.
No.
Again, this is what you're doing.
Did you get fired from that? No, I do believe that he only did that for a little bit, like because he's an odd jobs kind of guy. And by the way, he probably got fired from that gig for turning. Fuck, what is that? He probably got fired from that gig, for turning down. They needed him to go deliver an RV, and he's like, I can't. I have a show tonight. And they're like, you have a show tonight? And he's like, yeah, I'm doing 7 minutes in the back of an Applebee's for no money. I'm doing mozzarella. I get mozzarella sticks and 2 free beers because it's happy hour all day. So I can't deliver an RV. Yeah, but you'll make $300 delivering the RV. We'll throw in mozzarella sticks. You stop at Buc-ee's. We'll throw in some mozzarella sticks. No, it's more important to me. It's more important to me to look like a comic. So I'm gonna do the gig. So Citizen M's dead right. Corey Adam would turn out $1,000 real work to go do an open mic. He would 100%.
Doing that thing again. I haven't driven an RV since October.
I've seen many streams of you, consistently of you driving, on the road, your little trucker streams, and that's like
you haven't. You haven't seen me drive a truck. You haven't seen me drive a truck since October. You haven't seen me drive a truck since October.
Look at how flustered he's getting.
Okay, well, you understand how that would be confusing because
do you understand? Do you understand? No. Do you understand?
Look at his co-host. Imagine doing this on your show.
Understand how you're lying and then backpedaling, saying it's confusing. Do you understand that? Do you?
Whoa.
Objectively.
Objectively. So yes. No. Do you understand how you're lying and backpedaling? Do you understand that?
Imagine getting this mad. So this is how you know you're getting to the core of him. The Corey. The soft and nougaty center. He's getting mad. Because you are calling him out, Citizen M. You're not, your podcast sucks. You said the reason your podcast sucks is because you only focus on stand-up, but your stand-up career is not going well either. You're driving trucks. You're stopping at roadside burger stands. You're trying new content. Look, a turkey. Look, a burger. Walking with the walrus. Hauling with the walrus. I'm in line for an open mic. You're trying everything, trying to get something to stick. Meanwhile, for a stand-up comic, there's never any new stand-up content. The clip pinned to his YouTube channel is a comedy clip that starts out, how about those Vikings? And then people cheer. And it's from 2015. No clips of you at new shows? Working stuff out? You're a stand-up comic. That's what you care about. It's what you focus on. Where's all the stand-up content? Again, where can we get a ticket? Where can we see you, buddy? You're a real stand-up.
Yes or no?
Yeah, just
yes. Okay, yes. No.
So mad. He's getting so mad because he knows he's not a real comic. He's not a real podcaster. And the biggest days of his life were on Steel Toe. And you're calling it out. And he's getting mad about it.
Yes. So shut the fuck up. No.
So if he was so happy to rest on the laurels of that 80K reel, he wouldn't be screaming. Look at his co-host laughing at him. Look at his co-host laughing at him while he screams. He's going to start bouncing. His little hands stop flopping around like a seal who's lost its fish.
No. Check it out. I can turn you down. I don't even have to lift my voice.
He realized he doesn't.
Forgot I have a fader on your bitch ass. I can fade you down and talk over your bitch ass, dude.
Whoa. What a radio pro. I just realized I could fade you down. I could fade your big bitch ass. I got a fader on you. I don't even have to yell. I could fade you down. It's like, all right, well, you spent quite a long time bragging about a fader for a radio pro, but okay.
Listen to me. I like you. I have nothing against you, but you know you're lying. You know that. You've already admitted it. And what you're doing is you're
Look at his little hand. Look at his little Giuseppe hand. Again, no one's been lying except Corey this whole time. The first question, that's why I spent so much time on that. The first question, will you admit you went from a show, Steel Toe, with thousands to your podcast, which gets 12 viewers? No? No? What are you talking about? I have a reel with 80. Yeah, but your podcast gets 12 viewers. No? Maybe lately. No? What are you talking about? And now you're accusing other people of being delusional and lying? I mean, honey.
Agonizing and pushing and poking and trying to prod me into doing something that you want me to do because you cannot accept the fact that I don't care what you think, I don't care what Melton thinks, and I don't care what any of you fucking YouTube people think.
Nobody even said Melton. But there I go, creeping out of his mouth. No one even brought up Melton, but boy, oh boy, is he thinking about Melton. They all are. You know, I didn't do this to you. I don't watch your shit show. I haven't thought one fucking word about you in forever. You're screaming about Melton. We're talking about Steel Toe getting the better of you. And you're like, and I don't even care about Melton.
You can say all the shit you want to about me and my choices and all this shit. You're not here. You don't know where I'm going to do a comedy. You don't know the money.
Where are you going? Just name one place we can get a ticket. Name one place we can get a ticket. I don't care about internet. It doesn't move tickets. Okay. What does? I mean, you act like the name Corey Adam has ever moved tickets anywhere. I don't focus on the net because it doesn't sell tickets. I spin signs out by Subway. You know the intersection, MLK Jr. and 40? Yeah, I do a sign spin out there by the Boost Mobile. That moves tickets. I put classified ads in newspapers. That moves tickets. I hire a skywriter. I got a building ad put on the side of a skyscraper. That moves tickets. I'm so sick of going to my shows because I'm a real comedian. I got shows all over the country. And I'm so sick of going to them. And my podcast never moves any tickets because I'm a real comic with real shows. It never moves tickets. Where's a show I can get tickets to? You fucking loser. What a loser. I mean, it's sad to not have shows as a comic, but at least Chad knows he doesn't have shows. You're talking like you're booked up everywhere and you've never worked anywhere. You know, at least Chad can throw around Godfrey and Nick Swartz and ad nauseum. Where can we see you? Fuck.
I make when I'm doing comedy. You don't know any of this fuck.
You don't know what I make when I do comedy. You don't know where I perform. Because the places I perform don't have websites.
And shit. You just believe the lies that you want to believe, and then you press it forward as if it's true.
Yeah, you're trying to tell people K-Cut gets 12 viewers. What about my reel with 80,000 about my vape trick? You don't even bring that up.
And you already admitted you're doing it right now. You literally press forward fake.
Look at his poor fucking friend. His friend is just gone, checked out of the podcast.
Fucking the fake agendas, false equivalencies,
fake agendas,
and set up these narratives that are absolutely fictitious, and you know you're doing it. And that's fucking crazy, man. I would never fucking do that to you.
He would never lie or make things up. K-Cuck has 12 viewers. What are you talking about? Lately, maybe.
I bust your balls here and there because it's funny. I would never flat out lie to your face about you. And
would you agree you went from a show with thousands to a show with 12? No, I would never lie to you.
Then backpedal like an indignant piece of shit. And that's what you're fucking doing. And I know you. You're better than that. And it's fucking frustrating.
Call it. I was using a metaphor because
you weren't. You already said you admitted it. You already admitted it. You weren't using a fucking metaphor.
He admitted.
I said, can you admit it? And you said yes.
He's screaming. Corey's out of breath, screaming.
Already admitted it. Now you're lying about admitting it, saying you were using a metaphor.
You said you were using a metaphor. I think it was a simile. You know, I mean, come on. It's like, if this is what we're going to do, you use like and as. You know you did.
Corey, I said you could call it a false equivalency. That's fine. I was trying to demonstrate what a stupid thing it is.
I said,
Goy Talk Live. Corey thinks screaming makes him right. Yep.
I said, can you admit that you were lying? Can you admit that you were lying and putting forward?
And there's no.
But you
Why are you lying?
already admitted you were lying. You
Why are you lying?
already admitted you were lying.
You already admitted you were lying.
Do it.
You already admitted you
You
were
already admitted you were lying.
lying.
I mean, he's autistic, right? I mean, he's got to be autistic. You said you were lying. You said you were lying. You said you were lying. No, you already admitted you were lying. You said you were lying.
Cool. What did I lie about? I honestly don't know what you're.
Well, go back. You love to watch clips. Go back and watch the clips, buddy.
No one's going to go back and watch a clip of your I mean, what a dream. What a dream. Go back and watch a clip of my podcast. Okay, Cor. Okay.
It was at the beginning of this fucking tirade.
What? No, I'm asking you what lie.
Go back and watch. I'm not going to do your homework for you.
I don't do your homework for you. Look at Corey. Holy shit. So I guess this guy's name's Tom. He's just been checked out the whole time. He hates this show. Again, Corey had 4 co-hosts. This is the only guy left. And then look at this fucking goober. What a goober. I'm not going to do your homework for you. So Corey's having a conversation with a guy. The guy didn't say anything that's not true. Corey goes, "You're lying." And the guy goes, "What did I lie about?" He goes, "Go back and watch the clip. I'm not going to do your homework for you. Go back and then catch your own lie." This is Corey's new strategy to double his views on everything. Go back and watch it, please. Please. Rewind this show and just watch what you said twice. Make sure you hit refresh. Let it play for 30 seconds so it counts as a view. Go back. I challenge anybody watching, all 12 of you, or 80,000, depending on the week. Go back. Watch it again. This is how he gets hits. Go back. You're going to have to hit the back button and reload the page from a different account on a VPN. Please, somebody watch my show.
Already admitted it.
What just angered you? They got you screaming your head off.
Right. Citizen M picks up on it too. We only get angry and start screaming and get mad if it's something we know and we're passionate is pissing us off. It's not like me where, every morning I'm going to have 2 meltdowns at somebody in the chat. It's almost scheduled. It's baked into my personality. And the people around here, unless you're Jesse, some sort of gorilla, you don't take it personally. Tiff gets yelled at. God gets yelled at. Fearless gets yelled at. Serial Killer gets yelled at. Travis gets yelled at. Jeru gets yelled at. Bonin gets yelled at. Moody gets yelled at. Everyone gets yelled at. And they all just go, "Ooh, it was my day in the Melton hot seat." And nobody goes, "Wow, Melton." Somebody said that Melton, give me an example. Everybody do a troll right now in the chat. I can't even think of one because that's how much they bother me. They're not real. But I'll see something in the chat. I'll go off. Everybody type your troll lines. Come on, do your best. Give me the troll stuff. Super Tips is keeping our credit card numbers. I sent in a super tip and you didn't get it. There's a echo on the line. You know all the stuff, right? You know all the gags. And then I read it and I yell at. And nobody in the chat goes, "Wow, he's dead pixel, you're fat." Yeah. There's not a dead pixel. Shut up. There's a reel up where there's not a dead pixel. So there's not, if I just started screaming about it, you'd be like, "Wow, there's something about that dead pixel that gets to him." No, when I yell about the dead pixel, you go, "Okay, that's what the rant's about today. Melton's meltdowns." And I know it's not a real meltdown. Sometimes my heart's not even in it. It has why I oughta energy. Not real. Not really. Melton, you should drink more water. It's all I've been drinking. See? And then I yell at Flat Cat, shut up, you stupid bitch. What's your blood made of? Fucking Pims? You know, or some other sick burn. The point is, you can tell when it's real and you can tell when it's not. And like Corey wasn't intending to get upset, but when he starts bouncing around and telling you, it's authentic. It's authentic anger, and we're here for it.
It's because I said, you understand. This is literally the sentence. I started out, I believe it was, you can understand why I would believe you were trucking, because multiple times a week it says live. I click on the live and you're premiering videos. It's not always clear whether you're streaming in that moment.
That's not what you said. You're changing what you said. Before you said that you thought before you said that I was trucking every week. Like you said that I'm trucking every week instead of doing this other shit, which is a lie, and you know that's a lie.
No, you're doing anything to keep from getting a full-time job to keep up the illusion of being a comic. That's what he's saying. You're foregoing a real life, earning an actual living, and having, you know, you like sleeping in, but you won't get a job that pays the bills. So you have to do all these little side hustles like selling brisket on the side of the road, delivering RVs. You know, you take all these little side jobs. Who knows what else you do, bitch? Who knows? All in lieu of a real career, a real job, building towards anything. And why do you do it? To be open, to go up on stages that earn you no money and also get you no accolades. Nothing else you do sells tickets either. That's the main thing here. Is you go like, I don't care about the internet or doing well on the internet, even though you do, because every time somebody tells you you're not doing well on the internet, you scream about, I am doing great on the internet. 80,000 usually once. So anytime anybody attacks you on the internet, you make up a thing about how you're doing great on the internet, and then they continue to attack you and call out your 80,000 bullshit, and you go, who cares? That doesn't matter anyway. That doesn't sell tickets. What are you doing that does? What do you do that does sell tickets? Please point us in the right direction. What is working for Corey Adam? What's on the horizon? What shows? What specials are you filming? What CDs? Do you have any new videos? Do you have any new clips? Do you have anything new? Because you're focused on stand-up, and that's the real shit. So where is that again? Where can we see some of that? Cool stand-up action? Not a bot. Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. We are short on members. Join up here. It's $1.99. Help us get back to our glory days. Become a member. We're going to have a members-only show probably tomorrow night. Cramming them in, baby. Cramming them in. We're giving back to the people. It's what they want. 80,000 people are going to be watching, I heard. 80,000. Give or take 12.
And you admitted you knew it's a lie. And you can say it's confusing. You can say, no, you can say, you can.
He didn't admit he knows anything's a lie. You screamed 7 times, admit you're lying, admit you're lying, admit you're lying. And then he just kept moving on. And now to you, that means he admitted he's lying.
Say it's confusing all you want, but you're not confused. You're not confused. You're being antagonistic. You're not confused.
No, now see, Corey, now you're.
Yeah, Corey's so fucking fired up and defensive. Like a little baby. They're starting to find out that I'm not a comic. They're starting to find out that I can't do a show. They're starting to find out that I'm not very funny. They're starting to find out my brain moves really slow. I'm doing the K-Cock. I've only got one co-host left. I'm doing the K-Cock. 80K strong. I'm doing the K-Cock. My one friend Tom is checked out doing the K-Cock. I do it all night long. 63 viewers total. 63. Lately, maybe lately.
Being intellectually dishonest. I'm not denying reality. If you say.
Yeah, Corey is like a complete denier of reality. I'm not. Just lately we're not doing good. Usually we get 80K. Needs reverb. I'm doing the K-cock, I'm doing so well. My name is Corey, I'm doing very swell. I don't drive an RV, you made that up. My name is Corey, I'm the biggest cock. I don't drive an RV. You made that up. That's in your head.
You haven't driven a truck since October. I'll go back and fact check that. I have no immediate
You got fired from that job. Go watch.
reason to, go out and claim, oh, no, that's a lie.
I've been in cars. I've been in driving streams, but they're not trucks.
I've been in cars. I've been in driving streams. That's why you keep trying new internet shows? Walking with the Walrus, hauling with the Walrus, burgers with the big boy, in the alley with the asshole. You've tried 13 different shows in the past year on your YouTube channel. Why? Because it doesn't matter. You don't care about the internet. Doesn't move tickets. You don't give a fuck. You're a stand-up. Is that why you've tried 13 different things on the internet this year? I don't care about any of that. That's why I keep trying. I want nothing more than for something to catch even close to what Steel Toe had. But also, I don't care. I keep shitting in my hand, throwing it at the wall, and calling it a new show. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't even try. That's why I do so many streams and so many new streams and ideas. I don't even care. I don't even care. Watch him. I'll have a hot sauce soon. Colin Madden, I'm a working musician. At 47, I'd rather have a regular job. Get home before 3 a.m. and hang out with my family. Seems crazy to gig for no money. He's placating his ego. I mean, look, it's like I was lucky enough to tour around this country doing stand-up, making $50,000 a year when I was nobody. And I did that for 10 years. And then I was lucky enough to discover international festivals and stuff where I started making over $100,000 a year doing comedy. So that was nice and fun. And then I started creating my own shows that I could franchise out, and those shows could go out to other festivals that I wasn't at while I was in other countries. They were running that in France and Japan and Spain. And I would just collect checks from a show being hosted by someone else that I created. I figured all that out. And even now I'm sitting here going and even that's not enough. I'm done. I don't want to travel anymore. I don't want to fly to Iowa to do 4 shows. I don't want to go to Oklahoma to do 4 shows. I don't want to go to Florida. I just canceled 3 gigs in Florida in March. And guess what? I'm still going to Florida in March. I still have to go to Florida in March for a family thing. But I'm not going to do the shows while I'm there because I could literally bring out my laptop and just talk to you people and have more fun and make more money. Let Chad go to the Boca Black Box. Let Chad do that. He needs it. He needs it. He needs to drive 4 hours, and he needs the money.
I can confirm that, his mustache going into his mouth, it's the same with his pubic hair going into his pee hole when I used to blow him for payment.
Imagine if your pubes grew so long and were so wiry they curled around into your pee hole, similarly to a mustache curling down into your mouth. I mean, the tip of my urethra is itching thinking about it. Thinking about hairs curling around and going into my urethra. And then the pointing into the hair, now growing down into it? And then what? Do the hairs open the urethra up wider and just I just shoot a fire hose of piss out of it because my hairs are like little hands pulling my urethra open, and then it just turns my whole dick inside out like a firecracker went off in the hose. And it just flays open. I peel my dick like a banana. I peel back all this. Okay, no?
Anybody would believe that because multiple times a week, you use the little premiere function. You use a live video of you driving a fucking truck.
I do the premiere because once you have it live, you have to premiere it.
Hold on, what? Once you have it live, you have to re-upload it as a premiere. I got to hear this lie. I didn't know this. I do a live show every day.
You use the little premiere function. You use
Sure.
like a live video of you driving the fucking truck.
Yeah, Chad does this all the time too. Chad does a live show, then re-uploads it and premieres it to get double the hits on his channel. It's like, this way I get 300 views twice. Good thinking, Chad. Good thinking. I re-upload it as a premiere. Chad re-uploads old shows all the time. Every week, because Chad can't create new content. We've proven it. Chad cannot make anything new. He has no creativity. He has no functioning brain cells. So Chad's idea of new content is re-uploading shows with Florentine from 10 years ago. Here's a little sketch we did. I know. Have you done anything lately? Yeah, I did a 38-minute show yesterday where I held up my hot sauce 3 times and told everybody, this will be up later. Don't worry. Do
the premiere, because once you have it live, you have to premiere it.
Once you have it live, you have to premiere it. Otherwise,
it doesn't show up on your main page.
Otherwise, it doesn't show up on your main page. Once you do a live, you have to premiere it. Otherwise, it doesn't show up on your main page. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Once you have it live, you have to premiere it. Otherwise, it doesn't show up on your main page. Take that up with YouTube.
Once you do a live, you have to upload it and premiere it. Otherwise, it doesn't show up on your main page. I don't even know what he's trying to say here. There's no reason to do a live show, take it down, and re-upload it. Unless there's something in it you're editing out. But again, you can edit it on YouTube, so that doesn't even... If you don't pull it down and re-upload it, it doesn't appear on your main page. Take that up with YouTube, he said. That's why every morning when I do a live show, nobody can find it afterwards. They're like, where's Melton's show from this morning? And then people go, he hasn't re-uploaded it yet. You can't find it because he hasn't re-uploaded it. When he re-uploads it, it'll be on the main page. What's the main page? I don't know. We don't even know what he's talking about. But believe me, it's not on the main page. He thinks after you do a live, nobody can find it because it's not on the main page.
It's not my fault.
It's not his fault. That's how YouTube works.
Okay, what have you been doing? Where have you? What amount of seats have you been getting at these elusive comedy shows you're doing? Because I've seen the ones you posted online. I know, you come in and you go on mute in our little Discord. It's like, hey, I got to go do a set, guys.
Yeah, where are you doing all these sets, Corey? That you're worried about tickets moving. Again, Corey doesn't do any shows where he's even privy to ticket sales. Unless I'm headlining, I don't even find out about ticket sales. I get a bonus if I sell out a room, which happens, either happens organically because that club sells out because it has good comedy. It's not because of me. I'm not delusional. People aren't going like, Melton's in town, we're going to grab tickets and sell it out. But no, if I sell out the room, I get a bonus regardless. So that's the only time. As a headliner, you'll find out how many tickets sold, how many. Corey's doing guest sets and showcase spots. He doesn't know how many tickets sold to anything. He's not even making money, Once you factor in parking and what he fucking feeds himself out in the parking lot, I imagine it's just Beefarino in. He walks up to the comedy club just duking all over the parking lot like a horse, just taking giant shits, waddles up on stage, does his sad little sets, convinces himself everyone loved it. I'm selling tickets. Probably at comedy shows, he tells people like, I know, I don't even care about this. Really, I'm a YouTube guy. It's where I really focus all my attention. Did you guys know about my 80,000 views? Yeah. So he tells YouTube he doesn't care about the internet. It's all about stand-up. Then he goes to because his YouTube stuff shitty and embarrassing small fry stuff. Then he does his stand-up stuff, which is also shitty, little embarrassing small fry stuff. And he goes, you should see my YouTube channel. Actually, I got 80,000 views, so I'm doing very well.
I got to go do a set and perform for people because I'm a real comedian. Like, I'll be back in an hour.
That is what Corey wants you to know. It's all about his identity. Same with Chad, same with Ray. I'm a comedian. It's so important that everyone views me as a real comedian.
After I finish doing my set.
Uh-huh.
Like that's what you're giving up a normal life for. Like a responsible adult human being. You know,
what is a normal life? What is a normal life to you?
You know, more than 3 months of rent in the bank, you know, a pay stub, regular schedule, the ability to afford things like a mustache trim or a burger that doesn't get made on the side of the road next to, you know, the Roadkill Cafe. I mean, a normal life is, you know, being able to afford a friend that doesn't just stand there and watch you get buried by a caller for 20 minutes. You know, a normal life.
What is a normal life to you?
Of any regular jackass.
Okay. But check it out. Check it out. How old are you? Rough ballpark. You don't have to dox you. No. It is because no. We're fading it down. You're the one.
Corey's one of those people too that, like, to win an argument, he can't let anyone else talk. I think the Adam has two hands guy that was in our Discord was the same kind of way. And look, they all run off and play delusional baseball. I don't think I had a problem with that Adam as two hands guy. He seemed kind of fine, but I heard him in a Discord one night. I heard how he behaves. Anyone he didn't like, if you were talking, he goes, no, shut up. He screams over them, repeating the same thing over and over to try to get you not to talk. It's fine if you have something to say. Wait your turn. That person will finish, then you can talk. No, small-brained, low-T kind of guys like Corey, they have to go, no. Just fade you down. You're afraid to let other men talk because you know they're more effective than you. You look weak when you do it. You look panicky when you do it. And anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows what you're doing. You are covering up a man who's doing better than you, who's conveying his thoughts better than you, who's speaking more effectively than you, and who has nothing to hide. A man with something to hide doesn't let others speak. The only person afraid of a fair fight is a weak person. Okay? We got to get Trump off the ballot. Why? He's a danger to this country, to democracy. He's corrupt. But you don't have enough faith in the American people to see that. So you want to go above them and not even give them the choice to vote for Trump. Yeah. Sounds like you know that Biden's dead. Sounds like you know that Biden's dead. Sounds like you know that most people, when asked, was your life better in 2018 or 2023, they'll go 2018. Sounds like people might pick the guy who at least bloviates and has a heartbeat over the guy who can barely stand and doesn't know what's going on. So you argue that you're removing choice to help democracy. Meanwhile, what it looks like is that you're scared another person might win. And that's what Corey does when he yells over people. People go, okay, Stuttering John. No. This isn't even about Trump. This is just about logic and intelligence. If you think removing a choice from a ballot helps democracy, you're retarded. The definition of democracy is you having a choice. You getting to pick. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not saying I'm on Trump's side. Trump is a fucking unhinged nut. But Biden is also a fucking dead idiot. So if you don't see what's going on, if you don't see that they're just afraid because they know Trump will probably beat Biden, Trump will probably beat Biden. Let's be honest. Like nobody's voting for Biden again. You know, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. So this isn't political at all. I'm just saying if you think Trump's a dangerous choice. We got to get him off the ballot so nobody picks him. You're a weak-minded individual. And you're afraid because you know, logically, he'd probably beat your guy. And that's what Corey's doing. He can't let Citizen M talk. I need you to hear one side. I only want you to hear one side. So, okay. Democracy has proven to be fair. Look, I'm not talking. You guys are getting deep into the thing. Like, actually, your vote doesn't count because throw all that out. Every time you hear the left say, we have to silence somebody in the name of free speech, we have to cut out choice in the name of democracy, that's all my fundamental argument. That's horseshit, and you should send up a red flag. Okay? I know nobody's vote counts. I know the system's rigged. We're not getting into that. This is not a political statement. This is a logical statement. If you think removing choice helps democracy, just fundamentally, not whether democracy is real or an illusion or we're in a fucking fugue state. I'm not getting into all that. If you think removing choice helps democracy, you're already lost. That's what I'm saying. If you're ever for the removal of choice, you've already lost.
Trying desperately to get attention in the already crowded podcasting space, Comedy Shaman continues trying to defend himself against NLO. His hatred motivates him to attempt to take down the dotard known as Patrick Melton. In this modern-day rendition of the classic David and Goliath tale, Who Will Win?, Comedy Shaman, who coincidentally resembles the drawings of David in a children's Bible, is gearing up to take down NLO, an obvious Goliath. As he gathers a cheering crowd of devoted fans, will David the Psycho Shaman be able to overcome the audio issues and direct all of his energy into a symbolic rock and sling that will take down the podcasting giant?
Could happen.
We will all soon find out.
And then you got every low IQ nitwit in the thing. It's actually not even a democracy. This doesn't even matter. I know. Again, people can't even zoom out and hear what I'm saying. The people who are telling you they're taking away a choice from you to help you make good choices are hurting you and lying. That's all I'm saying. I know it's all fake. And actually, I know. You're smarter than everyone. Let me just start off everything I say by that. You're way smarter than everybody, Kush King. So I'm just simplifying it for the idiot. This isn't for Kush King. He knows better. He's more plugged in. He's got he knows more than... Actually, it's not even a republic. It doesn't even matter. We're not even a democracy. I'm not talking about the actual election. I'm talking about what they're doing. I don't care who you vote for. It's already determined. It's going to be Hillary. Actually, Grover Cleveland, he was the only president that successfully served a term and then came back later to serve another. Shut up. Actually, hit the like button. Where's Fearless? I don't even assign anybody anymore. I assume Fearless will be in here telling people to hit the like button. But then I look down, we got 154 likes. I feel like I'm poor all of a sudden. These are MERSH numbers. Politics is gay. Yeah, that's why I'm not talking about them. Sorry, back to Corey Adam telling you how I have to re-upload shows and play them twice. Otherwise, people can't find them on the YouTube main page. They won't even be on the main page if I don't put them on YouTube, re-upload them. Hello, Dan G, 20 motherfucking memberships. Hello. Razor Khan and Dan G are my heroes today, along with Shane M and DK. Oh, my God. Keep the memberships floating. And by the way, again, pick up your own. It's $1.99. You can watch every show while we do it live, and you can chat in here with the members. So grab yourself a membership. Even Teamster Tim has one. And you're better than Teamster Tim, right? I mean, he's a guy who trucks full time, unlike Corey, the part-time trucker, and he's doing very well. Corey, again, if you just got a job as a trucker, you'd be rich enough to buy NLO merch and sending me Venmos.
Saying shit like normal life. Do you think it's normal for an adult to be so wrapped up in web drama that they make that their entire life? Do you think that's a normal life?
Oh boy.
Criticism.
You think that's a normal life? Do you think you are any person to...
Thanks, Dan G. I really appreciate that. You're going the wall. And everybody who got a membership from Dan G, thank the man. Thank the man.
Judge what the fuck a normal life is? Like, you're basically just a set of eyes behind a box moving around to whatever fucking drama you want. You're the one fucking chanting.
You're basically a set of eyes moving around a box to whatever drama you want. I mean, really paints a picture, doesn't it? Thanks, Core. Daylaw gifting a membership. That's the second one of today. Thanks, Daylaw. Ignore that noise. I'm so sorry. I'll never make that again. It was a mistake. I don't know why it was a kissy and then a nom 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 nom.
Podcast wars for how long, right?
You went from being on Skill Show to thousands of viewers every day to nothing. Is it?
Yeah. Let's see if he won't even acknowledge this simple fact. Steel Toe had thousands a day, and you currently get nothing. Why is my Discord going off? I have a Discord open somewhere? Close tab. Great. I don't even know where that browser is. I just got a Discord browser da-ding-dong-danging around. Oh, there it is. Ooh, boy. All right, so he's doing it again. You thousands on Steel Toe to nobody watching your podcast. Will the guy who calls the other guy out for ignoring reality say no again?
Who says I have nothing?
More basic question.
Who says I have nothing? It's like, Corey, the numbers. The numbers in the corner of every video. YouTube counts. Are you new? Who says I have nobody watching? He really just said those words. Who said I have nobody? YouTube. The chat. The counter. Who said? You're going to believe, you believe what YouTube said? Rumble says I have 1,000 watching. So
I asked, then wasn't that a colossal mistake? Wasn't that
even Steel Toe on Rumble gets 500 now. So their numbers are tanking across the board.
I don't feel like it was a mistake. If I thought it was a mistake, I would go back, right?
You can't go back. You handled that so poorly and burnt that friendship. You can't go back. Stop pretending like you can. Stop it.
You can't go back. That's what I said at the beginning of this conversation.
And I said you're wrong. Just like everything else you've been wrong this time.
There's no way to measure it, but it would happen. If it's like, oh, okay, I'll take your word for it, even though I know what's going on, dude. I watched Aaron.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You start.
Look at Tom. Like, he knows Corey's a loser. Like, Tom's a bigger loser than Corey, but he knows that Corey's a loser. And he just sits here for 20 minutes while Corey gets eaten alive. Tom's not going to get involved in this. What's Tom going to go like? He actually does really, really good.
Here saying that he's never got paid for fucking Compound. You said that I'm driving all these trucks. I honestly have never known you to have correct information. I have never known you to be.
I have never known you to have correct information. You said Steel Toe gets thousands more viewers than me? I've never known that to be true.
Correct once. I've never known you to be correct once. Why would I
Can't let him talk. Talk over him.
Ever think that you were correct? Nothing you've ever illustrated was correct. Why don't I just fade him down? Why am I yelling? I forgot I have the fader.
Oh, God, he's got that going on again. Can we send Corey a trimmer? You know, these hairs are wild.
You've never had correct information ever. Like you literally, you come.
Corey, he asked you where these shows are that you do. You always say, I have to go on stage, I have to go do a show. Where are these shows? Notice how he didn't answer that question. It doesn't matter. It's in the back of a chili place.
Up here, you're like, oh, you're driving truck every week. You can't go back. Oh, fucking Aaron's never got paid on compound. Like, I literally, have you?
Imagine arguing with this stuff. Some people go, Patrick needs 2 seats when he flies. Yeah. Imagine me bouncing around for 20 minutes. Like, you think I need 2 seats? You think I need 2 seats when I fly? You think that's what they make me do? I'm fat. Okay, we get it. I'm fat. But I don't need 2 seats. Sometimes I need a seatbelt extender. Sure. Sometimes they throw a tarp over me so people can eat their peanuts. Sure. 2 seats, though? I never need 2 seats. This is bullshit. You say I need 2 seats, and you just make that shit up. And I don't need 2 seats. I don't know why you say I need 2 seats, and that's just fucking bullshit. I fly all the time. I go places everywhere, and I never need 2 seats. And I never bought 2 seats in my life. How would they even bring that up? They don't even let you buy 2 seats. I think if you tried to buy 2 seats, they'd be like, no, we need the other person's name. And then you couldn't even put the name in there to buy the 2 seats. This is probably some like special fat hotline you have to call to get the 2 seats. I don't even buy 2 seats. You guys always say I buy 2 seats, and I don't buy 2 seats. I mean, imagine, like, it would look insane. And you'd be at home going, he's got to buy 2 seats, right? Like, why would he be getting this upset? Why would he be getting this mad about it? He's definitely buying 2 seats. You know, the answer again when everybody's like, I bet you 2 seats to fly the plane. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I need 2 seats. Sometimes 3. Sometimes I just rent out a space in the cargo hold and start a campfire and make s'mores because I can't even hold my appetite. And then an alarm goes off. And they're like, there's a fire in the lower cargo hold. And I'm like, it's just me making s'mores. And they make an announcement to the cabin. Sorry, we have a fat guy making s'mores. Sometimes I microwave a piece of whitefish mid-flight, and the smell gets to be too much for people in the cabin, and they're like, who's that? And it's like, it's all 2 seats melting up front, microwaving fish again. I buy 3 seats, 1 for the microwave. I mean, so he's screaming about, you said I'm not famous. You said I don't have listeners. You said I don't. It's like, yeah, Corey. Yeah.
Ever been correct once? Like, I don't even know. I've never known you to be correct.
It's Citizen M. You don't know him. And he's been correct about everything.
And now you're going to lash out, oh, that's not a normal thing people do. Yeah, guess what? Comics aren't normal people. People who want to get up in front of people and bleed out.
Look at Tom. He's now just banging his head on his microphone.
On stage, their own problems. That's not something that a normal person wants. It just isn't. And I get way more satisfaction out of a live audience of 2 than I do a canned.
Whoa. So he's admitting he does little nothing shows. And they still want you to believe that they're comics for a living. Yeah, so what? I do little shitty shows. 2 people in the crowd. I make no money doing it. But don't say I drive trucks. And don't say I care about the internet. Because I make no money from the internet, and I don't care about that. I'm a stand-up. 2s of people come and watch me. How do you make money? How do you make money, liar? It's not stand-up, and it's not online. How do you make money? Odd jobs and bullshit. So enough about this professional stand-up. I'd rather do shows for 2 people. Good, you do. It's not an option. Hey, Corey, how many people do you want in the crowd tonight? 1,000 or 2? Believe it or not, 2. That's how I like it. I could be performing in theaters. I don't. It's never been what I do. It's always been about performing in small to medium-sized U-Haul franchises. That's what I'm about.
Audience of 3,000. Like, I don't care. That doesn't do it for me. Even when we're on radio and shit, and we're getting way.
Being in front of audiences of thousands doesn't do it for me. I'd rather be in front of 2 people.
More than when we got on YouTube.
I mean, can you believe this? What comic would even ever admit this? I'd rather be in front of 2 people than thousands. That doesn't do it for me.
YouTube. It doesn't do it the same way stand-up comedy does. Stand-up comedy is my fucking passion. It's
where can we see you? Because I'm going to tell you. I really am going to tell you. 12 people watch you go live when the audience is open to the world. When you do stand-up, and I mean this with all due respect, 0 people come out to see you. 0. When the barrier to watching Corey Adam is clicking a link, you get 12. 0 people put on pants, buy tickets, and come out to see you. 0. I'm guaranteeing it. 0. So, again, name one show. Citizen N's asked him 3 or 4 times, well, where are these shows? It's 2 people. Who cares?
What I like to do. And I don't give a fuck if it's for 2 or 200 people. And I don't care what the fuck any of you people think about that.
Yeah. That's why I've yelled about it for a long time.
Dude, it's immediate gratification. That's what it is. You need.
Right. It's important for him to look. Oh, I just got off stage. I'm a comic.
You need to laugh, and you need to see people.
He needs to be stroked.
Get on stage and have people sit down and look.
And it's narcissism. I have stuff to say. I have some important thoughts that I need to get out there.
And you get to put on your big boy pants. Like, well, I'm a real comedian. People are coming to see me. I'm an adult now. This is my career. And
I love Citizen. I mean, he's nailing it. This is everything in his head, and he hates it. Look at Tom. He's just decided to do his taxes.
Get back in the truck for
See, you're doing it again. You know the truck is wrong, but you're doing it again. You're lying again. You're lying again, though. You're doing your lies again. Just don't lie.
The truck is a placeholder for whatever odd job you have this month. We get it. You're not driving a truck this month, Corey, but you are folding pizza boxes or, pressure washing driveway. I don't know what you do, but the truck thing is just a placeholder for like whatever you do to pay the rent, because it's not your podcast and it's sure not fucking stand up. It's just not. Teamster Tim's got a point. Hit the like button.
Okay. Would you just answer the question? Like,
I've answered it over and over again. You just don't like my answer.
Yeah, you told me no. I don't think it was a mistake.
Right?
How was it not a fucking mistake?
Because I'd rather do comedy and not wake up in the morning.
You'd rather do comedy.
Yeah.
The only time anybody's ever come out to see Corey Adam do comedy was steel toe gigs. That's a fact.
I'd rather do stand-up comedy late at night and not have to get up early in the morning for radio.
So for going from thousands to 0.
I haven't gone to 0 though. Again,
it's not 0. It's 12. It's 80K or 12.
You're lying again. You're lying again though.
Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
Right?
Corey,
you're lying again.
I'm not coming in.
Why the fuck you lying?
Because I know.
No, you're not. You're adding loaded questions that you know are false.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
You know that.
Corey, where have you performed for seats? What seats have you performed to?
I don't know what that question means. Like, what are the attendance of the places I'm going?
Yes.
What are you actually asking?
Where do you go? Where are your You said that online doesn't sell tickets. Where can we buy a ticket to see you? When you say online doesn't sell tickets, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard. Okay. Online doesn't sell tickets. Okay. That implies something does. Where can I buy a ticket to your next show, Corey? Send me a link to the next Corey Adams show to buy a ticket. You don't need a ticket. It's every Tuesday night down at the pool hall. I put my name in a bucket and I perform, and that's my life. And then I wake up the next morning and I go earn money mowing lawns. Mow your face.
You just named it, buddy.
I don't know which time, man. Like, I'm doing shows all the time. I don't know what
I do so many shows. I can't name any clubs or any venues or any nights because I do so many.
Fuck you want from me, man? Like anywhere between 50 to 200 seats? Is that what you want?
Anywhere from 50 to 200 seats. We don't care about how many chairs are in the building. Is that, you ever get the fire marshal show up? How many chairs do you have in the building? 200? You're over your limit. Well, we only have 7 people in here watching the show. Oh, never mind then. Carry on. Is it Corey Adam? Thought so. Carry on.
I do paid shows about 3 times a week. Is that what you want to hear?
Paid shows. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. It doesn't add up to $100. I'm not kidding. You know why we never hear about it and there's never a link to buy tickets? Because you don't want to be... Again, if you showed up there to film it, he'd hide. No, I want to do stand-up for 7 people. It's like Chad. He wants to do a podcast for 40 people. Any more than that, he runs and hides. Melton's watching? I want to be a podcast, but not people are going to watch. I want to do a podcast, but not people are going to give their thoughts on it. Kate Meany, they're not allowed to just talk about me. Jesse, my feelings are hurt, so I'll make up stuff that just buries another guy. Okay, you lying cush.
What do you want from me? I don't know what you want from me.
What audio?
The same thing everybody else wants from you, Corey. Nada.
What is it? Yeah. Okay. So you do. Okay. So 3 times a week. You have
sometimes more, sometimes less.
What? Sometimes less. Most of the time less. You know, when asked why you get 12 viewers on your, here's how I'm going to assume it goes with your podcast. I'm going to assume you do 0 to 1 show a week for no money. When you say you do 3 a week for paid gigs, you know why? Because when asked why your podcast gets 12, you pointed to the one reel you have that has 80K and said, I don't get 12. I have a reel with 80K. So I imagine one time you did a show, you did 3 paying shows in a week. So now that's what you tell people. I do 3 paying shows a week. Because we just watched you do it with everything else. You round up everything else in your life except your weight. Your scale does that for you.
Average 3 times a week.
Okay, so then just do a simple.
What's Tom writing? You know, Tom hasn't talked in 20 minutes.
What's the average out of those 3 shows?
It could be anything given the weekend. It could be anywhere between.
How much do you make average on those 3 shows? It could be anything. Sometimes it's $300,000. Sometimes it's $20. It could be anything.
50 to 200.
50 to 200. I mean, he's lying. He's lying. What's the show you do where you make 200, Corey? He's sniping still, I assume. What's the show you do where you make 200 a week? Don't mention a show you did once. Where do you get 200 to do a set? I'll wait. Thought so.
Said.
I'm not getting any calls.
What is your average pay for those 3 shows?
It depends on what I'm doing.
People are saying answer your phone. I'm getting 0. I've gotten no calls. So sorry.
The show, if I'm featuring or headlining or doing a showcase set.
If I'm featuring, headlining, or doing a showcase set, where do you headline?
Every single one of which pays more than I was making on Steel Toe, by the way.
Yeah, you're not making money regardless, but you are significantly. If you gun to your head,
Corey quit his stream hours ago.
had to compare it to Steel Toe, so like actually getting, more than like $50, then yeah, you got me there. Okay, let's start with headlining. What do you make for your average when you're a headliner?
Headlining is anywhere between 500 to 1,000.
I'm not even kidding. This is 100% real bet. This is a real bet. Corey Adam, if you can prove to me that a comedy club has paid you $500 to $1,000 in the past year from a gig, I'll double it. I'll say it again, and this is just easy money. I'll Venmo it straight away. If you can prove in the past year, and I'm just putting a year on it because, again, I'm sure he did once. That's why he throws this out. When I headline, I get $500 to $1,000. Show me a gig in the past year, which is the pinnacle of your success would be the past year. Show me a gig in the past year where you've gotten $500 to $1,000. I'll just double your pay. I'll immediately double your pay. Just give me the booker, get me the club, wherever it is. I'll double it. It's the easiest money you've ever made. This is more money than you made from driving here's how I know you're fake. You'll drive to another state for that kind of money. $300 you flew to another state, got an RV and drove it back for 10 hours. You did that for $300. But you get $500 to I'll double the money if you can show me you made that much in the past year off a gig. Instantly. I'll instantly double it. You're so full of shit. You got Irma Ruiz in our chat, who's open mic level at best, saying she could prove she's made that much. And I believe it. She's a Mexican woman who grifts everybody everywhere she goes. But the comedy, 5 minutes and you'll be shutting it off. I mean, she's atrocious. She also can't see or stand. Anyway, go Google Irma Ruiz and enjoy. She's a very nice lady, but as a comic, stinks. Corey's way better than Irma Ruiz. So that'll be the easiest money he's ever made. Again, show us. You threw it out. I'll double it. I'll just double it immediately. You don't make that much. We talked about this with Pat Dixon the other night. It's so bad. The money's so bad. Corey deluding himself into thinking he gets paid $200 a gig. It's like, honey. He's like, I don't care if there's two people there. So there's two people there, but you get $200? How's that math out? Who's paying that? Right. Anyway, that's Corey. I haven't checked in on him in so long. He's one of the biggest clowns you could ever see in your life. And it just never, ever gets funnier. Those checking in with us now, we do have new merch today over in our store. You're going to love it. We have great new merch, including our new Mikey Ray Bowers Raider style shirt. That's launched today. We have our new Drunk Man Chad Zumach Nike Air parody logo. He's got Tito's and an oil can. We have Hack Flag shirt. These designs by Gummy Chainsaw. Fantastic. We had Hack Flag. Amazon's Spider Alamar. This is available. And, of course, the Air Zumach shirt available as well. And the Rick's Employee Tee is back. Also, 9 new hats, which are actually old hats, down in the hats section that are back. People have asked for these. The Rick's hat, the Onion Air snapback. We got the all black and all white caps are back. The famous Are You Okay cap, which you should wear everywhere you go when you're dealing with these losers. All of it available right now. NobodyLikesOnions.com/store. This will look muddy. NobodyLikesOnions.com/store. Shop now. I got to get that QR code hidden. Thanks for the support. Head over to the store and get it popping. Join the memberships here. Join the Overdose on the website. If you want audio versions of everything, RSS feed, support the show. This is the best way. Yada, yada, yada. Ba-bing, bong, grang.
I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go.
Let's watch this MERSH stroke real quick, and then we'll get into Planet with a Pallet before we wind out of here today. MERSH had another stroke, and I don't want this compared with me. You know, we were listening to that Ray DeVito. I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm 50. I was doing this the other day, you know.
I'm 50. 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 I'm 50.
Yo, hey everybody, my name is Patrick Melton.
I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm 50.
Doing that with like a beat, and while that was going, this is on the New Year's show. I did a bong, and then I like laid back in my chair and I went. And like sprayed the smoke around. And people were like, wow, Melton just did a MERSH. He passed out. I mean, I was in the groove of the beat and I laid back and went, that's not passing out. MERSH goes blank and can't talk. One time MERSH did this. Yeah, that's a different thing. Believe me, if I ever feel weak, I'm hitting this. I go dark. Or I do the be right back with the Chuck Mangione thing. You know, like, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry that I enjoy myself a little bit. It's not the same. Leaning back and going is not the same. So, I mean, again, if you want to be like, sure, Melton, you passed out and we're gone. Yes, then yes. I can't do anything about it. If you think that, you think that. Okay.
Actually, I'm not a trucker. I'm a lot lizard and does stand up at the truck stops in between sets. I can't go back to steel toe because look at me. I'm not their swinging type.
Oh, my God. I wonder if Corey ever got approached to swing. Probably not because he never had a woman with him. Melton was laughing. That's why he couldn't talk. No, I wasn't laughing. The loop was on and I was just back. You never smoked a big bong hit and you go, not a big deal. It's not a big deal. This, on the other hand, is a big deal. Watch this. So our favorite, how did my glasses get dirty? Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Our boy MERSH did this, on a recent show. Here we go.
You gotta put it out of your...
Oh, God. Wrong one. Watch this. Here's the difference.
You know.
I got to get out of the way. Also, MERSH is on this thing like dabs are. It's another beast. He blacks out when he does these dabs. You see him like suppressing coughs. He's like jerking around while he's doing it.
Shout out to Dayton police for being like the most.
All right, here we go. This is it. And you got to really watch his face to get the stroke.
Fucking. It's, by the way, I have to say this. This is fucked up. Holy shit. I didn't even know when I picked this video. Female cop. Gun drawn. Female cop. Gun drawn. And dog doesn't get it. Female cop. What white female cop being most competent cop on this scene? Oh God, hang on.
I mean, if you think this is the same, if you think I'm drinking and smoking weed, I lean back, exhale, come back and do the show. If I came back and was like, and I didn't even know this female cop, how come? Why come female cop? Female cop, how come? Why? Female cop. I mean, whoa. He's lost the plot. The headphones have to come off.
Female.
He's been thinking about that the whole time. He's been trying to think of female cop. He can't think of the phrase. I mean, he had to go quiet for 12 seconds to think female cop.
She showed restraint.
I've never been this fucked up in my life. He's pouring another drink mid-episode. He's pouring another drink. We had a stroke lunch.
We got a fish lunch. How bad is Dayton, Ohio? I'll put my headphones back. I just doggo doesn't die. Female cop. Gun drawn already. Got gun. Female. Other ATF. Feds would have shot dog.
What the fuck?
JB is saying, are we sure this female cop isn't a tranny? That would be the ultimate.
Holy shit.
With tranny test. Holy shit. This is.
I mean, all right, one more time. No interruptions. Just to watch it play out.
Shout out to Dayton police for being like the most fucking. It's, by the way, I have to say this. This is fucked up. Holy shit. I didn't even know when I picked this video. Female cop. Gun drawn. Female cop. Gun drawn. And dog doesn't get it. Female cop. Why female cop being most?
Why female cop being
competent cop on the scene? Oh.
Why female cop being most confident cop? Why female?
Oh God, hang on.
Excuse me, ma'am. Come out with the dog and your guns drawn. Are you a female cop?
Female. She showed restraint.
Sir, inside with all the cats. Please put the dab down and come outside. Turn off the stream. Put the dabs down and come outside, please. Excuse me, MERSH, is it? MERSH, please step outside. This is a wellness check. We got several complaints. You kept hemming and hawing in your chair, doing dabs, yelling female cop. We can get you a female officer here to search you. If you identify as a woman, we can get you a female officer. Come outside with your cats up.
how bad is Dayton, Ohio? I'll put my headphones back. I just doggo doesn't die. Female cop, gun drawn already. Got gun. Female. Other ATF. Feds would have shot dog. Feds would have shot dog. JB is saying, "Are we sure this female cop isn't a tranny?" That would be the ultimate tranny test. Holy shit! This is.
So, wow. Second one of the year for MERSH. I mean, that's just his natural wind down. I got a email from Mr. Panhandler about an order he made this morning. It says, "Why hasn't this shipped yet?" Why hasn't this shipped yet? Corey is live. I'd like to use my snipe request to snipe him back. Yeah, no. I don't know how that's going to work. You got to tell me before a show. I got a show planned. We don't have time for your nonsense. You got to know. You got to use it like before. You got to let me know, like, Chad's going on at 5. Snipe Chad. I'm using my thing. And it's got to be like a special. We want it to be a special show. It's got to be something we don't normally do. I'm happy to snipe Corey next time Corey's on. You can use it for that. How about that? I'll snipe Corey the next time K Cuck is on. How about that? Is that anything?
Chick cock, cop, by the way, gun drawn, burnt toast, almonds. Ooh, God. Hang on. Going to die now.
I do want to use it though. But if you want to use it for Corey, we'll do that. But we want to make it a special show. I'm not going to do Corey's half-ass. Like, I want to snipe Corey when he's got a show. He's going on live to snipe me with no plan. Corey with no plan. I mean, Corey with a plan is like Chad with a plan. Nothing. So I definitely don't want to go when he's got no plan. I want to when he's hiding behind his fish screensaver and shit. That's what I want to do. All right, Corey Adam. Challenge issued. I can't wait to see the paycheck. I can't wait to see what he made. Would you guys like some enchiladas? Are you getting hungry? Is it almost time for your midday meal? I got something that's going to make you happy. Plan it with
the kitchen's where you'd rather have your friends and family gather. You should hit the like and subscribe down below. And if filling plates and platters while maintaining flavor matters, then there's a stellar cook that you should know. It's Rain, the planet with a palate. They'll keep you fed and coming back for more. So come on, take up space. Rain will make a tasty plate. And tell the Diet Karens where to go. It's the Planet with a Palate cooking show.
All clean.
All clean. Somehow I doubt that. All clean. That's what she says after an STD check.
I'm 50. Doggo doesn't die, bitch.
Doggo doesn't die, bitch. Ray is 50.
Yeah.
Female cop. Female cop. Doggo doesn't die, bitch.
I was going to say, somebody should get the MERSH voice to do female cop. You did, I didn't, can you make MERSH spaz out?
Hey y'all, it's Rain, your Planet with a Palette, and today
I love how she always tells you where the mukbangs start. If you just want to cut to her eating, you know. Tiff says, if this bitch makes me hate enchiladas after this. Yeah, almost anything she cooks becomes immediately unpalatable. Tiny Chud, hey, Doxy Patty. Do free chats count toward the super chip lot? Yeah, you're in. Matt P, congrats, Patrick. You just earned yourself a guaranteed splice job for this. Yeah, he's still working on the first one. Corey is live on Twitch now. Yeah, don't miss it. The realist Stevie Lou. That's it. I'm bringing dabs to AC. I would do it for the laughs on the stream. But MERSH is just like chain dabbing, you know? It's too much. I'll get fucked up on a dab. I will do it, though. But this guy's like chain dabbing.
we're going to be making enchiladas.
Boy, they say black is slimming. I'm sorry. They say blacks are not picky. Sorry about that.
So excited. They're not really enchiladas, not authentic enchiladas.
No. I find it hard to believe that you're not capturing the essence of El Centro right here.
They're kind of more like a wet burrito, but they're kind of a
wet burrito.
Family recipe.
That's her body type on OkCupid. Wet burrito.
Everybody loves them. I put my own spin on them, so I'm going to call them Rainchiladas.
Rainchiladas.
Today I'm going to show you how to make them. The first thing you're going to need to do is make a pico de gallo, which is one of my favorite things in the world to make. It's so delicious.
Why is that
it's so
the
good on everything.
First step?
Tacos, you name it, quesadillas, anything you put between a tortilla, serve it with pico de gallo. So for your pico de gallo,
this chair is just, oh my God, just creaks every move.
You're going to need an onion. I generally work with a white.
She's out of breath from scooting. That's not a good sign.
Onion, but I'm a really big fan of not wasting anything, and today I have yellow. So you need one yellow onion diced. If you want to make a big...
Hold on. She started to chop that onion and then gave up. Watch how fast she gives up chopping this onion.
So you need one yellow onion diced.
She just stopped. She really tried to chop it. She put her hand on top of the knife to push it down, couldn't do it, and then just gave up and put the knife down.
And today I have yellow. So
Look.
You need one yellow onion diced. If you want to make a
just get tapped out.
Bigger batch, you can obviously use more. Some Roma tomatoes, some jalapenos. These are fresh from my garden.
Yeah, who wheeled out there and got those?
And
Do you have some sort of grabber stick?
some cilantro and some lime.
It's the jalapeno on a stick, like Jeff Dunham does. Only hers, she has a grabber stick. And she reaches out the window in her garden. She telescopes the pole out. She grabs a jalapeno, and then she goes, on a stick. And she laughs and laughs and reels it back in. On a stick.
And salt. Salt is important. So, let's get going. You're going to dice up your tomato and your... we'll start with your onion, because what you're looking for is a consistent color. You want basically you want even parts of white, red, and green. That's how you know that you have the exact perfect right amount of everything.
Why do I have closed
I like
caption?
to start with the onion because it's good and easy to see everything against the white. All right. Now
Those are big chops of onion for pico.
we've got our onion diced. We can start with our tomatoes.
All the fat people, always about fresh veggies.
Takes extra time on the process, and you can definitely make the enchiladas without this, but it's so worth it.
Most people would get the food they had to cooking, and then do all the condiment and cold prep. She's like, the first thing you want to do is pour yourself a glass of milk. Then we got to chop up some tomatoes.
I used to just serve my enchiladas.
Then I get my salsa out of the fridge and a plate and a fork. and now we're ready to get going on the chicken. Like, this is like the complete wrong order to cook.
With like, you know, a jarred.
Is that purple hair fake, by the way? It's so little of it. I'm wondering if she's completely shaved. Ugh, I just vomited in my mouth. Blah.
Salsa and sour cream. It's perfectly fine. It's great, but pico de gallo is where it's at.
Pico de gallo is where it's at.
This is what you're looking for, is like even part red.
I mean, that is chonky pico. Look how big those onions are.
Even part white. The thing with the jalapenos is you want to...
Her pussy's even parts red and white, too. Infection, pus.
Make your pieces so tiny. Like, really tiny. And this
She's
is
one of those choppers that chops one little piece at a time. She does not a chop.
because you really want the heat dispersed.
I don't know that move on the knife. I don't think you're supposed to do it like that.
Evenly. We all know a raw jalapeno can be pretty potent. I usually do maybe half of a big jalapeno, or since I have a sort of medium-sized jalapeno here, I'll probably do the whole thing.
And if you really want to come alive, you should masturbate with it.
I don't want too much jalapeno. I want just enough to add a little zest to it. Obviously, this depends on your taste. If you're someone who loves spicy food, you can go to town. But okay, so the equal part green is not going to be the jalapeno. That's going to be your cilantro. You're definitely going to have way more cilantro than jalapeno in here. The jalapeno is just a little bit. You can see about like this, where you can see
It's so chunky.
the green. It's in there.
She don't know how to chop.
That looks good. That's about the color I want. Next up, we need some lime. The lime juice is going to keep it fresh for a few days. And also makes it so tasty.
What food have you ever made that's around for days?
I like mine pretty
With lettuce and tomato.
limey, so I usually start with one lime. Ooh, these aren't very
What do you mean dog shit knife? That's like that's a Japanese.
juicy, so we may end up with like 3 in here. Okay. I usually start with one lime, and by the end I have 2 or 3 limes that I put all of our...
Yeah, she should just chop up all the vegetables in her mouth and regurgitate them into the bowl. I like to use my choppers.
lovely remains in our compost bowl here. Because when you're growing an edible garden, compost is a nice thing to have. And then nothing really goes to waste. That's great. This is my favorite part, because this is the part where we get to taste it. Throw some salt in here.
That is not a container you want to do it in your hand. Oh my God. Do you hear all the salt hitting the sink as she pours it out into a spoon?
Start with about a half a tablespoon of salt. Kosher
Put it all in one corner of the bowl. That's how you know.
salt is what I like to use. Gives it the best flavor. Mix it up. Now we get to taste test it. Perfect. Now we can move on and actually make our enchiladas.
Finally. Now that we've made our own ketchup, we can move on to making a burger.
For your enchiladas,
Do the super tips work? Slow day. We've been doing them all day. What are you talking about? We've had several. Raise a con did $250 in super tea.
what you will need is about 2.25 pounds of ground beef. You're going to want a large can of refried beans.
You guys make me nervous when you're like, are the super tips not working? I'm like, fuck, is that bug back? No. We fixed the bug. The super tips are working. No more trolling me. No trolling me, please. Jeru, first I built a grill. Yeah. You got to build a grill.
These are pretty easy. A can of tomato sauce, a can of sliced olives, or you can slice your own. Also, sometimes when I make like a pot of beans, I will refry my own beans, but I don't have that today, so.
Speaking of a pot of beans, look at that. You guys like side boob? Hubba, hubba. You guys like side boob?
We're going to do it the easy way. And about 10 huge burrito-sized flour tortillas. We're going to
10?
Start by doctoring up our meat. And
Doctor, give me the meat. I got a bad case of never standing on my feet. Right? Because you...
Let's get our oil going.
Corey would hit it. Wow.
So, the meat, you really don't, honestly, you don't need a lot of seasoning for this. You could
This is what I use for one burger.
go as easy as salt and pepper. I like to add a little bit of adobo and a little bit of fajita seasoning.
That adobo.
But really, it's simple. The flavors are going to come
She's just setting a tray of meat up on her windowsill. Like, what are you doing?
out, and you've got the amazing. Oh, you're also going to need cheese, shredded cheese, depending on how much cheese
Why
you
does
like.
she keep touching that tray? She keeps lifting it out of the sink, putting it back in the sink.
You could use a lot. My sister is absolutely like just a cheese fanatic, and
Yeah, your sister loves cheese. Yeah, my sister loves cheese.
when she makes these enchiladas, they're just like
I don't really care for it.
about this thick of cheese on top.
I don't really like cheese, but my
so much
sister
for me, but
can't stop eating it.
the great thing about this is that they're easy to get them to your own taste.
Ugh. All these
So
cooking
once
channels, they always have the poorest electric coil stoves.
Ground beef is pretty close to done. You're gonna want to strain it if it has a lot of oil or fat in the bottom, which I've already done.
Oil.
Now we can turn this off.
Whoa.
We've got everything ready so we can build our burritos. Now, if you're working on a budget, and let's say that, you know, you're using ground turkey or you can't afford 2.5 pounds of ground beef.
Let's say you're working on a budget and you can't afford 2 pounds of ground beef. What? Don't make enchiladas then. You know what I mean? It's just like, let's say you're trying to make black truffle burgers and you don't have any black truffle. It's like, well, then don't make black truffle burger. You could just make burgers, normal burgers.
My dad taught me a trick that you can actually cut your ground beef with, I know this can sound weird, but it's actually delicious, scrambled eggs. And with the beans and everything, it actually...
Enchiladas. Eggs and ground beef. Hamburger, help me.
actually leaves like a fluffy texture. It ends up tasting just like the meat. It's really, really good. So,
The eggs taste just like the meat.
when I make bean burritos or like burritos, that's what I do for this.
Yeah, Corey should marry her. Every time he comes home from doing shows, she can have dinner ready.
Usually just
Let's say you can't afford groceries. I put my feet in the pan, saute those up.
that ground beef here. So when you're towards the end, you want to take a spoonful of your couple spoonfuls.
I've never seen this in my life. She's putting pico into cooking ground meat. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, pico is a cold condiment that goes on last. She's scooping pico into browning meat.
Of your yummy
Ugh.
pico de gallo.
No. No.
Mix it in.
That's not.
Add a little bit of
No.
flavor. So good. This is gonna be yummy.
I mean, you put like 2 tablespoons of pico in there. It's not even.
So now it's time to assemble our yummy rancholadas, and we're gonna start by going. You want to leave a little bit of tortilla at the end here.
She didn't show us heating up the beans. Look at her. All right, here she goes.
We're gonna try to do basically.
Fat people will mix anything. Confirmed. Fat people will mix anything.
Even part beans and basically even part beans and meat.
Her body type is even part beans and meat.
You are not going to fold up the ends like you would on a burrito, and you will see why.
Why?
It's okay if you have a lot of tortilla left over. You kind of want that
It's carbs, and carbs are never bad.
for this. Okay. Yummy. As yummy as it is when it's done, it makes the best leftovers. Honestly, so good.
She calls these XL taquitos.
Now that you have your delicious pan of rolled burritos ready,
Oh
you're
no.
gonna top them. This is super easy. Take a can of tomato sauce.
See, these should be in like a glass, you know, in some sort of like Pyrex glass. Like it should have sides on it. Like enchiladas need to be in a thing. They cook in the sauce and the cheese, not on a baking sheet. This is not the right vessel for this. Yeah, she's not even like covering them in sauce. This is like some Del Taco level shit.
Spread it evenly over the top.
Like you do to your bed. Her laying on her bed just looks like cheese melting off a croque madame. It's for my worldly listeners.
Everyone's favorite part.
Great value cheese.
But mine.
I buy mine in 5-gallon bags.
Kind of evenly, like you're topping a pizza.
We know. No, you don't pile it all on one end like the head of a penis. That's where my cheese is.
That's honestly how I think of these. Is they're kind of like burritos in the center and a pizza on top.
A wet
Honestly, you can
burrito.
put anything on top. You can put peppers.
No.
Put nothing. You can just put some fresh herbs. But I love the black olives.
I mean, in the oven, you don't think this is going to run off this pan? I mean, you don't think all this cheese and sauce runs off the edge? This is supposed to be in like a glass baking pan. Well, at the bottom of her oven. I'd pay somebody $100 to eat whatever I can scrape off the bottom of her oven. And I call her chair her oven.
This looks like a feast for a king. I'm going to clean this up and throw it in the oven and
Do that little dance again.
feast for a king. I'm going to clean this up and throw it in the oven, and soon enough, we're going to have rancholadas.
Rancholadas.
I like to use a
Hello.
metal spatula. You can kind of get in between each individual one, but first I like to cut it kind of down the center. It's going to make it a lot easier to serve this way. And here is the portion for a planet. I've got some salsa.
Okay, look at this plate. Are we seeing this? Just goop. Literally, I've never seen any less Mexican inspired. She didn't put cumin She didn't put any sort of seasoning on the meat. Salt, pepper, and a tablespoon of pico. That was the filling for these enchiladas. There were no Mexican profile flavors in there at all. Salt and peppered ground beef. This is sloppier Joe's. That's what this is. This is Sloppy Joe tubes.
Of course, a lot of pico de gallo and some sour cream.
And of course, a goblet of
I'm
juice.
probably eating about half the pan here, but you know what? It's so good. I'm ready.
We know. Remember she said like, oh, these are great for leftovers. It's like that whole tray is on her plate. What leftovers?
Oh, yeah. That's bomb.
That's bomb.
Gosh.
I love how she's so conscious of being messy. She's like, I'm sorry, guys, if this is sloppy. You mean your body? She walks and it sounds like somebody's stirring macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Whenever you have to use your hand to scoop things onto your fork as like a helper fork.
I'm going to be so full.
You are.
When this is done.
Have you ever not been full? She's drinking like straight up pineapple juice. Dudes pay her to eat.
Perfect refreshing thing to go along with this really hearty, very thick, tasty meal.
Tasty meal. Why use a fork at this point? I agree. What's the point? Hey, how's Steel Toe doing their goal stuff now? Does anybody know? Are they still live? They stopped 75 minutes ago? Let me see here. Steel Toe Morning Show, 1,200 views 2 hours ago. They stopped broadcasting. 4.5 hours. So they're doing their overtime every day.
Somebody says you were singing to your buddy to get you off your knees. What? Go. I know you're talking about the flossing and living a lifestyle.
No, I'm just saying, if you're too poor to afford it, don't go.
Right.
But they're going to grow up to be worthless wastes of space because look what they got as an example.
This is what you do when someone disrespects you. No, that's not what you do. However, another manager, Ben Fido, spoke with the president of
I just want to see how they handle the goal now.
the Indiana, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, we know. 5%.
They couldn't do the
legitimate children. You have Jay Weed, Cynically Insane, John Gottwald, and C. Shan. You guys can watch last night's members only show.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. There you go. And we're $10 into tonight. Thank you guys very, very much. I don't know.
What do they get out of framing it like that? You know? We got to make this much this show, that much tonight, that much tomorrow. And then they keep like gaslighting the audience. Like, we're not keeping track anymore. We're not counting. We're not running it like that. We don't. No, it's different.
Female cop. I'd stir mac and cheese and eat her slop with my cats.
What is this one? Steve Luff Allen. Have you seen Pod Awful Halloween Spec MD Masterpiece? No. Lev Kramer, hit the like button, crush 200. Hit the like button, all 500 cowards. Oh, we're down to 400 cowards. All 400. We're down to 380 We're down to 3-6. We're down to 220. We're down to 138. We're down to 12. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I had a reel where I vaped. It got 80,000. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, your podcast has 12. No. Yeah, 12 people watch your No. I have a reel. It has 80,000. I don't even care about the internet. It doesn't sell tickets. It doesn't even sell tickets. So keep joking. Keep joking, losers. And I'll keep laughing. And you guys just keep on telling it like you think it is. You think you know everything? Shut up. You don't. Female cop. I'm making a pipe. Ow. I'm making a pipe to smoke dabs. I'm a female cop. Oh, God.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you dig, boy, if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. It'll make the Taco Pony party be a party of soul. It'll make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the onions that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him like right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him, put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in he treated me like trash. He would abuse and berate me for the sake of some laughs. And the worst part was when he fucked your mother straight in the ass.